You know what it is, bro. We're out here chilling, man, having a good evening. Well, my Atlanta United team lost, but it's all good.
Lost. They
Yeah,
lost.
they lost to Columbus Crew, bro. Soccer league.
That's tough. That's tough, man. But you see the college football playoff ranking?
Bro, that's what we're talking about today in today's show. What the heck are they putting Ohio State at number one for? Like, bro, y'all need when Vice President comes back, I'm gonna need him to explain that to me because I can't understand it. Tell
What's up?
me, tell me why Ohio State is number one, please.
What's up?
Why is Ohio State number one?
South State shouldn't be number one. South State need to be 100, not one.
Like, I don't understand this, bro. Like, how are you gonna put the Buckeyes at number one? Please, man, make it make sense.
Not- no. I don't know,
Like,
man.
I saw Uncle Lou show, I saw it everywhere. Like, bro,
I know.
please.
I
It's
know.
just frustrating, B. It's just frustrating, Vice. You know,
Ohio
like
State number one. They
when they
should be number one.
when I see teams, sorry teams, bro. Like when I see them get put. What's up, Beam? What's up, Bill Valentine? Bill, I'm not wondering why we're not number one. I'm wondering why they put Ohio State at number one. That's my question. And if the question is why is
It's
Ohio
a
State number
resume.
one?
It's a resume.
What resume? Ohio State doesn't have a resume. Ohio State is the worst team in the top four, and everyone from here to Timbuktu understands that.
They play some ranked teams. That's all.
Some ranked teams.
Yeah.
Ranked teams like who? What's up, Jack
Uh,
Holt? Facts.
Penn
Preach the
State.
facts. Preach
Even
the
though Penn
facts,
State.
Jack. Preach the
What?
facts, Jack. Jack Holt
Jack's
saying we're
right.
number one. Yeah,
Jack's
he's
right. We're number one. I'm
all
back.
right. And we got AA being to try to explain to us why his rival team,
Yes, sir.
why his rival team was at number one.
All right.
Why is it
So, obviously, as a Michigan fan, I don't like seeing Ohio State at number one, right? I
Facts,
hate it.
facts,
It's
facts.
garbage. But here's how I look at it, right? First of all, it's the first rankings. We know who was number one last year in the first college football playoff rankings.
Tennessee.
Right? Yeah, made no damn sense, right? So the first rankings to me are just out of whack. But at the same time, for me, Ohio State being number one, I can't be too mad at because the college football playoff rankings, they only go based off this season, right? And while Michigan has looked the most dominant, right, Ohio State does have, 2 wins better than any other team's 2 wins, right? They have a ranked win against Penn State and a ranked win against Notre Dame. Do I think they're the best team in college football? No, but by far not, right? But at the same time, them being number one, I'm not tripping too much because, my Michigan Wolverines, we're going to put them in place at the end of the year. And on top of that, it's the first rankings. It's out of whack. And two, basically no one else, everyone else has either lost a game or their 2 best wins aren't of the quality of Ohio State's 2 best wins, right? Like Michigan's best win is probably like Minnesota, Georgia's best win is Kentucky, So I can't be too mad at it, but because, again, the way the college football playoff does ranking, it's like, okay, who have you beat and just this year. But to me, the clear 2 best teams in college football, whatever order you want to put them, is Georgia and Michigan, hands down.
Yeah. But bro, it's just no. This is what pisses me off, right? Is we know everyone, even the dumbasses in the committee, should understand that Ohio State would lose to Florida State, Michigan, and Georgia by a double-digit points.
I do agree with that, and one argument I've been seeing made is that Georgia has multiple ranked opponents on their schedule, which is true. But at the end of the day, these rankings are reflective of now and just this season rather than, what hypothetical matchup happens in the future or, the next coming weeks, right? I think, as long as Georgia doesn't lose a game, which they more than likely won't lose a game these next few weeks, Georgia's going to get that number 1 spot back because they'll have multiple ranked wins under their belt.
Yes, 3. We have 3 ranked wins.
Um.
So
Florida
it'll play
State.
itself out.
The thing that there's
Bill. Hold on. Incorrect statement by Bill Valentine once again.
exiled by the end of the season. See, it has a possibility to happen just due to the Big Ten, because there are times where we've seen these NCAA investigations, right, happen, and they'll like make a move before there's an actual verdict, right? But
Hold on, Jack Joel. I want him to finish this question. Well, here's the thing: are we done answering that, Beam? Sorry.
So what Bill said is a possibility, but I doubt it's going to happen because I feel like the Big Ten knows Michigan's probably their best team in the conference, and they're going to want to represent them in the college football playoff. 2, I feel like due process is a thing, and that hopefully the Big Ten will value, and then the NCAA isn't going to step in for the next couple years.
Yeah.
So I feel like as long as Michigan wins out, they're in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and Jack Holt, I think the toughest remaining game for the Dogs, in my personal opinion, would be Ole Miss, and I think it's because Ole Miss. I think we can handle Missouri at home, and I think Tennessee's a fraud team. So I don't think those two teams are as big a threat as Ole Miss. However, I do understand why you would say Missouri, and that's a perfectly reasonable statement.
Yeah, personally, I think it's Ole Miss or Missouri. I know both are at home for Georgia. Tennessee is on the road, but they're clearly the worst out of the 3, right?
Joe Milton.
Fucking, but
Missouri,
I think is the best team out of the 3, but Ole Miss is still technically fighting for winning the West. I mean, very unlikely, but they're still fighting for it. Yeah. So
and look at these
if Alabama loses to LSU and Kentucky, by the time that Ole Miss game comes around, Ole Miss has everything on the line.
Yeah. Let's look at the standings for the Southeastern Conference real quick, otherwise known as the SEC. SEC West, you have Alabama, Mississippi, and LSU. Matter of fact, Ole Miss
beat LSU.
Is 7-1. Therefore, they have 1 loss versus LSU's 2 losses. So they are cheering for LSU to beat Bama. Therefore, Alabama will have 2 losses and a conference loss, and Ole Miss will have the tiebreaker due to the fact that Alabama's record overall will be 7-2.
No, because Bama beat Ole Miss head to head.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be?
Head to head is valued more. So
Ole Miss.
It's kind of like how back in 2016, Penn State won the Big Ten championship game at 10-2, and Ohio State was 11-1. But Penn State got to the Big Ten championship game and won the Big Ten because they beat Ohio State.
Okay, so it sets its head.
Yeah, it's head to head that's valued the most. So for Ole Miss to win the West, they need Alabama. Ole Miss either needs to win the rest of their game and have Alabama lose 2 SEC games, right? Or they win the rest of their games, lose to Georgia, and Alabama loses their next 3 SEC games, which would be LSU, Kentucky, and Auburn.
Yeah. Well, it's the West is up for grabs. However, I'm not just saying this because Dustin and Bill are here, but I think Alabama comes out the West.
I think Alabama's going to get it. I think Alabama beats LSU, and that'll seal the deal.
Yeah, that'll seal it.
So yeah.
And look at the rankings. Look at the rankings. They're still keeping Alabama alive. They're at number 8.
Yeah, which I mean, they have an outside shot. If they go 12-1 and beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, they're probably getting in. It's not going to happen. So, but
keep hope alive, people.
It makes sense. I still have to redo my top 25. I have yet to do that. A couple other things that surprised me about the college football playoff rankings. Why in the hell is USC ranked as high as they are? And why is Air Force not ahead of Tulane?
Well, that's a good question to be asking, bro.
Because Southern Cal, for me, should just be unranked. They lost 2 games. They lost to Notre Dame and Utah. They almost lost to fucking Cal. Their defense isn't worth a shit. Yeah, they got a good offense, but they don't really have any statement wins, right?
Bro, they just want to see him in a bowl game, bro.
I mean, I get it, brand and everything. And then Air Force, they're the only undefeated group of 5 team. you know. And don't get me wrong, this isn't me shitting on Tulane. I think Tulane's dope, but Air Force should be ranked ahead of them. They're undefeated, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
and listen, I feel like personally, in my personal opinion, due to the fact that we saw the blasphemy that was Tennessee being put at number 1 last year, you really got to take these first few rankings
oh
as a
yeah,
with a grain of salt.
100%. It's a very big grain of salt. Another thing that
Look,
pisses me off about these rankings, but not because it's the playoff committee, but this is a greater NCAA thing as a whole. James Madison deserves to be ranked. The only reason they can't be ranked in the playoff poll is because they're not eligible for a bowl game,
Mm.
because they transferred from the FCS to the FBS, which means your first 2 years as an FBS team, you can't play a bowl game, which is stupid to me. They're fucking undefeated, you know?
Yeah, and I say an argument here that that was trying to be made, I think, or may not have been made. I want to put this away, guys. They're not trying to put Ohio State at number 1 and us at 2. So the way they would face, so the way that Georgia would face Michigan, and it's like, no, brother.
They Michigan and Ohio State play each other. The
They
rankings is
play
gonna
each
get
other.
all
Yeah,
messed around.
and whoever says that is just stupid. I just want to make
Now,
that
see,
clear. Like, that is not the
I
reason.
would love to see an Ohio State Michigan national championship game, but again, they
It's not
play
gonna
each
happen.
other.
It's very hard to happen.
Yeah, very hard to happen. They play each other, and I guarantee you, a 11-1 Ohio State team that doesn't make the Big Ten will not make the playoffs this year because I feel like Oregon or Washington will win the Pac-12. Florida State's winning the ACC. Georgia's winning the SEC, and Michigan will win the Big Ten. Right? They're gonna
Hey,
take the conference champs. You know,
Hey, Beam, I think we're in trouble, bro.
Wow.
I'm 18, but
Hey,
I know my college
everyone
football.
here is a legal adult. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I know my college football, bro. I study
For the most
my
part.
college football history and shit.
Let's just say that, BJ, because I guarantee you're probably like 10 years older than us.
What is B jamming?
What's going on?
Well,
Who's
well,
B jamming
listen.
this team?
You know what? No. You know what? Vice isn't with us. Vice is more experienced. He knows what he's talking about probably more than us.
Oh, he's talking about y'all too. How old is everyone?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
25, bro. He's chilling.
See, I study up on my football history, NFL, college football, and we're just talking about what's going on like
Yeah, I'm
now
just not-
this
listen,
year.
You can go to the other streams and find out
Um,
the answer to that question from me because I'm tired
now-
of answering the same question.
Now another thing people can debate is Washington and Florida State. See, I think Washington is clearly better than Florida State, but I don't have a problem with them being ranked the way they are ranked because of Washington's last 2 games, right? They do have a win better than any Florida State win, but the way Washington's looked the past couple games, right? I think Florida State being at 4 is fair, although I do think Washington would beat Florida State head to head.
Yeah. Well, the top 5 are all unranked, right? Yep, they're all undefeated.
Yeah, the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter the top 5, that should be everyone's top 5 across the board. Whatever, or you can debate what order it should be in, but that is the top 5, clear as day, right? 6, Oregon, perfect spot. 7, 8, and 9. Those are the 3 teams you put in 7, 8, and 9. You can debate the order, and then after that, it's kind of free rank.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good point by B Jam, and FSU still has the Gators in the last game.
That is
Really?
true. That is very
Do
true.
they got to go to the Gators?
I believe that game
look
is.
at it.
Yeah. Look at it. My stat man here got it.
I got you. Hold up. Yeah, it's at the Gators
Oh shit.
at the Swamp. I mean, yeah, and like
I'll tell you, you'll be
Jim said,
happy.
with rivalry games, you never know. I think Florida State's winning that game pretty comfortably. I only see Florida beating Arkansas.
Okay.
That's what Tennessee said.
ATL
That's
got
Tennessee man said.
ATL guy, what's up, man? I don't think FSU is gonna keep it that 4 spot now.
It really depends because I think Florida State will go 13-0. I don't really see them having any competition because it's such an easy
Hold on.
schedule.
Hold on,
Right?
hold on. All right, BJ, are you saying the game is a neutral field in Miami?
It might be,
Because if it's a neutral field, then that makes sense. But I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be at the Swamp.
but
Oh well.
yeah. So here's my thing. I think
Well,
Florida
it's
State
Gators.
definitely has the easiest path to the playoffs, right?
Yep.
I think a undefeated Washington jumps a undefeated Florida State when it comes to like conference champion 13-0 Washington, conference champion 13-0 Florida State. Washington gets in and over Florida State, but I think like a 12-1 Washington Pac-12 champ will not get in over a 13-0 ACC champ, even though the Pac-12 is a lot stronger than the ACC. a undefeated Power 5 champion is going to make the playoffs, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's do some basic math. When you have you just said it, when we know that the Pac-12 is better than the ACC.
The Pac-12 is probably the strongest conference in college football this year.
Yeah, so that's pretty much equation number one you have to consider, right? Number two, look at Washington's remaining schedule. They
It's
have Oregon
brutal.
State, USC, Utah, and Washington State a rivalry game. They have to win the rest of those games, and if they win the rest of those games, including
They're
the
playing
conference
Oregon
championship,
again.
and they'll play Oregon again. Winning all of that, in my personal opinion,
It's
is
tough.
more impressive than beating Miami, Wake Forest, Pittsburgh,
Listen,
North Alabama, and Florida.
Listen, if
That's way
Washington
more
goes
impressive.
if Washington goes 13-0, I think they would be the clear number one team going into the playoffs.
I think they'd be the number one team as well.
I think if Washington goes undefeated 13-0, they should get the number one ranking going to the playoffs.
Okay.
They aren't the best team, but that would be the best resume in college football, hands down.
Hey, bro. I'm wondering this too. Hear me out on this one, guys. What if Washington goes undefeated? Oregon, I don't have their schedule opened up right now, but hold on, let me pull up.
Let's assume they go 11-2.
Let's go. Yeah, so Oregon goes undefeated. Nah, man, I don't think they lose another game leading up to the championship.
No, 11-2, including the championship.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's erase that.
Okay.
Because here's my thing. Oregon goes in. They both go undefeated. They meet each other in the championship. Oregon wins a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you now put both of them in the top four? If FSU loses their championship game, and you have two Oregon and Washington, one-loss teams.
All right. What is Ohio State?
Ohio State lost to Michigan, and Georgia won the SEC championship game.
And Michigan won the SEC championship.
So,
a Big Ten championship.
So Michigan and Georgia are in no matter what. Now you have two spots open. Do you give those two spots to Washington?
All right. Okay, who wins the Big 12? That's the last equation in this. Who wins the Big 12? Texas. Yeah, Washington and Oregon gets in.
Yep. Okay. So I think there's a huge possibility that Oregon and Washington get in, and B-Jam, and that's why I bring that up. B-Jam's comment he just posted about don't sleep on the Ducks. That got me thinking. I think if that happens, whoever plays each individual team has to be careful.
The only reason Oregon's not ranked in the top 3 is because Dan Lanning made some bonehead coaching decisions. That's the only reason. The only reason.
Yeah, he's a young coach though.
I mean, to be fair, B-Jammin, the Georgia seems like the only clear great team in the SEC. Bama doesn't look all that good. Ole Miss already lost a game and probably isn't winning the West. LSU, They have a great offense, horrible defense, and they're coached by Brian Kelly, so they wouldn't win a big game anyways.
Tennessee's not doing anything. They have Joe.
Tennessee's not doing anything. They already got 2 losses. And then Missouri, while I do like Missouri, they got a good story. They're, great. They're a good team, probably the second best team in the SEC, but they're not beating Georgia in Athens.
Well, yeah, they're not beating Georgia, and also, I understand why you're saying that as well. But in terms of this year, even the committee can't make up an excuse to put 2 SEC teams because the
only way this happens is if the Big Ten champ has if all Big Ten teams have multiple losses, and then like the Pac-12 champ is like has 2 losses, and then like the Pac-12 runner-up has like multiple losses. So the only way that happens is if absolute chaos happens, basically is what I'm saying.
And it's funny because every single college football season we always do the what if chaos scenario, and it never happens. We've never gotten a chaos scenario.
The most chaotic thing we've ever gotten in college football was 2007, and that's not the playoff era.
Yeah, and that wasn't. In the playoff
era, that was chaos, and that was crazy. It was such a chaotic year that we had a 2-loss champion in LSU, but it was LSU Ohio State in 2007 for the national title.
What's up, Vice? What's up, bro?
Also, I was loving Ohio State number 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh
my god, man.
I feel. And while, Ohio State at number 1 is kind of egregious, at least to me, Ohio State at number 1 makes more sense than Southern Cal being at 20.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
How did they get moved up? How does that work? Like,
They shouldn't be. They're not a top 20 team. They shouldn't even be a top 25 team.
well, in my personal opinion, after the top 10, you start getting to the teams that are really not going to make a like don't really have a chance to go to the top 4.
Penn State
And
has
so
an
I think
outside chance, but they're not going to.
I think the idea leading after the top 10 for the committee is just who do we think is going to be good in a bowl game?
Yeah. The only two teams that have a chance to make the playoffs outside of the top 10 is Louisville and Penn State, because Louisville only has one loss. Granted, it is to Pitt, but I think, 12-1 Louisville team that wins the ACC, as long as things go right, they probably make the playoffs. And then Penn State, they probably won't make the playoffs because I don't see Ohio State losing any other game besides Michigan, but they do have an outside shot.
Louisville's not making the playoff.
Yeah, Louisville's not doing it. Louisville's not doing it, but they do have a shot.
It's a long shot, though.
Honestly, if we look at it, all right, Ohio State has a chance to make the playoff. Georgia has a chance to make the playoff. Michigan, Florida State, Washington, Oregon, Texas all have a chance to make the playoffs. Alabama, they do have a chance, but I don't think they will. Oklahoma.
No. Hold on. Oh, everybody hold y'all horses because I want to make this clear. I don't think Beam was saying this either, but here's what I for sure wasn't saying, man. I wasn't saying that. Listen, be jamming. The SEC has not been the SEC that we all know, right?
Yeah, it's not like
so when we have an SEC that has been down the way it has, looking through the eyes of this committee that has put Tennessee at number 1 for no reason, and then the following year put in Ohio State at number 1, that type of stuff gets me thinking that if Georgia lost to Alabama, there would be no SEC team in the top 4. This is why I'm saying they don't really have a reason or a choice to put 2 SEC teams.
The only way a 12-1 SEC Bama champion gets in, right, is if because I feel like because Florida State's going undefeated. They're going 13-0. Let's establish that right now. Unless something crazy happens, Florida State's going 13-0. If I think a 12-1 Washington team that wins the Pac-12 gets in over Bama. I think Michigan's going undefeated, 13-0, right? There's 3 playoff teams right there, right?
Yeah.
Now the question is, does a 12-1 Bama get in over a 12-1 Texas? Because I think Texas will win the Big 12, right? No, Texas beat Bama.
But Bean, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you here, bro. But that's not the argument. The argument is if Georgia and Alabama would both go in. But that right there just immediately shuts down that argument. Only the winner of the SEC is going in.
Yeah, it would have to be complete chaos. And if you want the SEC to be in the playoffs, for sure, team has to be Georgia.
Yeah.
The only way Bama gets in is if other shit happens in the other conferences.
Yeah, Georgia's gonna beat Bama. It's gonna be fine. Like, I don't even want to make this what if scenario because it's not gonna happen.
And yes, the playoffs will be 12 teams last year, which honestly feels like a year too late.
Yeah,
because this year 12-team playoff would be amazing, bro.
It should have been this year.
Yeah,
that's why we're putting into this argument that strength schedule matters because the Pac-12 schedule is much stronger than the SEC, in my opinion.
Strength of schedule does matter, but also winning and losing matters. If you have an undefeated Pac-12 champ, right, a undefeated Big Ten champ, a undefeated ACC champ, and a 12-1 Texas team, and a 12-1 Bama SEC champ, the Big Ten champ, Pac-12 champ, ACC champ, and Texas would be number 1 through 4, right?
Yeah,
not necessarily in that order, but Texas would get in before Bama because Texas beat them head to head, and if they're 12-1, a Big 12 champ, they're getting in before Bama, a 12-1 SEC champ does. And then again, wins and losses do matter. So a 13-0 ACC champ, a 13-0 Big 10 champ, and a 13-0 Pac-12 champ would get in before a 12-1 SEC champ Bama.
Yeah, and I mean, we all know what Clemson really benefited off that because their ACC wasn't the best. Oh, hold on. No, y'all say Bama isn't good. So if y'all not good, team beats.
No, I don't think Bama's not good. I just don't think Bama's not making the playoffs.
I swear we said that. We said Georgia would be out the playoff if they lost to Bama.
Yeah, if Georgia lost to Bama, Georgia's out the playoffs.
But BJ, we're not saying if they lost to Bama, they'd be out of the playoffs because Bama is bad. It's just because Bama already lost a game, and we would have lost a game and not have had any championship to show off when it came to choosing the top 4.
Yeah, it all comes down. It really all comes down to what happens in the other conferences. If you have a if all the Pac-12 teams have multiple losses, and like the Pac-12 champ is, a multi-loss champion like it was last year. If Florida State even loses one game, right, then yeah, maybe Georgia and Bama might get in. But I think a 12-1 Texas gets in. I think an undefeated Michigan gets in. A 12-1 or even undefeated Washington gets in, and I think an undefeated Florida State gets in, because that's what I think is going to happen. Of course, there's scenarios out there where Alabama and Georgia get in, but I think that's not likely.
Yeah, and B. Jammon's made up a good point, and I think that point also realizes the fact that also proves the point that I made earlier. This is the first playoff ranking, guys. Come on.
No,
so much is gonna happen, bro. Michigan's probably gonna beat the crap out of Ohio State, and then this means nothing.
They're actually favored by 7 at the moment.
Out of a sudden, the Ohio State being ranked at number 1 thing that happened on Tuesday means nothing.
Yeah. See, if Texas wins out, then Bama got beat by a playoff team. You are correct, but wins and losses matter more than your strength of schedule. You can have the toughest schedule and go 10-2. You're not making the playoffs at 10-2, at least in a 14 playoff. Yeah, you had the toughest schedule, and you went 10-2. That's thoroughly impressive, but you shouldn't be in the playoffs if you go 10-2, right? A undefeated ACC champion who has a weak schedule, they're undefeated. They deserve it more. A lot of people think the playoffs and national champion is about rewarding the best team. No, it's about rewarding a champion. You don't always see the best team win. Let's go back to 2007. The New York Giants beat one of the best teams in the NFL in the Super Bowl, and one of the best teams in NFL history, not just that year. The 9-7 New York Giants beat the 16-0 New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Think about that. It's not rewarding the best team. It's about rewarding a champion.
Yeah, but I have to agree with B Jam here, man. That the quality wins matter, and plus also, I have trouble using that as an example because I was just an anomaly, and it's the NFL. The NFL is the league where you can have a trash team like that.
No, I do agree with that, right? But to me, thinking of a playoff system in like college football as it should be the best teams, right, is disingenuous to what a playoff is, because it's about the rewarding a champion. Everyone knows Bama would have beaten the shit out of TCU, but TCU deserved the playoffs far more than Bama did last year. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't take the committee seriously.
Right? And do I agree quality of wins matter? Yes, but I also think wins and actually winning games matter more than how good your wins are. You know what I mean?
Hey, Vice, what's up?
So you can't take this committee seriously.
No, you can't.
But Tennessee won last year.
No, yeah, you can't take it seriously.
B Jam says the committee picks who they think are the best 14. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we discussed that. Like, they're biased. No. Yeah, there is no doubt about that.
No,
ranks are cheap unless it's the 4th spot. That's true. And the thing is, just don't lose, and you have nothing to worry. Exactly.
No, that's what I'm saying.
There is no listen, for us Georgia fans, right, and Michigan fans too at this as well. If the Wolverines and the Dogs beam, if we just end off December with a 0.
Yeah, they're
in that lost spot. We're fine. We don't have to ask questions.
Yeah, no. I'm really just more making the point that
for sure, man.
Oh yeah, it's 12-team playoff, like, because we look at because every year there's always that one team we think got snubbed, right? For the most part, like a lot of people would say 2016 Penn State got snubbed. Yeah, they had 2 losses, but they beat Ohio State, the Big Ten champion. It was, they were Big Ten champs. Penn State was probably the best case for a 2-loss team to be in the playoffs in
2017 was Ohio State.
No, 2016.
No, 2017 was Ohio State got robbed because they put in Alabama. Remember?
Oh yeah, but yeah. So 12-team playoff is going to be so much better. It's going to solve so much of this shit, and it's crazy. It's
no way.
Really? The Rangers? Did the Rangers just
Rangers?
win their first World Series title?
Oh my god!
Oh my! The Rangers just won their first World Series title. That's insane.
Oh shit!
Congrats to the Texas Rangers beating the Arizona Diamondbacks in 5 games in their game in the game 5 in the game 5 win. They beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-0 with 4 runs in the 9th inning.
Hey, that's props.
All right, yeah, no, that's props. And props to the Arizona Diamondbacks game this far, because that's a Cinderella story in itself. Props to the Texas Rangers. First
Wow.
World Series championship for them.
Wish it could have been the Braves. Anyway, let's continue
Man,
back
fuck
to
your
college.
Braves, bro.
Bro, oh, we are. He's
Nah,
bad.
listen. I only
bad.
say
No,
that because my dad's a Braves fan, and me and him talk shit all the time because I'm a Cubs
Oh
fan.
my God. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Let's slow down there, big man. Let's slow down there.
But
Hold on.
yeah, congrats to the Texas Rangers bringing the 3rd championship or 2nd championship,
Oh my God.
however you
Alright,
want to look at
so
it.
back to the college football thing real quick. Yeah, sorry. I just want to focus on college football because I'm
No, that's
pissed.
facts.
I don't want to be pissed about the Rangers and Bears right now. I want to be pissed at Ohio State wearing the number 1 spot right now, bro. Because I'm throwing things out the window. I'm starting riots, like, bro.
Yeah, no, it don't make no sense. But one thing we can agree on: Ohio State being number 1 now makes more sense than Tennessee being number 1 last year.
Yeah. And listen, if the playoffs were tomorrow, right, and these were the teams we were gonna get, it'd be a good set of games.
Oh yeah, no, I think Ohio State would kind of beat Florida State by multiple points, but like multiple scores. But Georgia and Michigan, that'd be a great game.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I feel like, in my personal opinion, Ohio State is down that bad that the winner of the Georgia-Michigan game is the winner of the national championship.
Oh, 100%. If the playoffs happened right now, the winner of the Georgia-Michigan game, that's national champs, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah, for sure.
Ohio State would beat Florida State. Don't get me wrong, Florida State's a good team, but
I think
I don't know. I don't know, man. Florida State's the most wishy-washy of any team in the top 6, right? You know, at least in my opinion, because sometimes they play that most elite level of football that makes you think they're going all the way, and then and then you turn around and they're winning by beating Boston College by 2
Hey, man, I'm not the one who just said my rival would win the game. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
No, I know. I'm just being realistic here. Like I think,
yeah. I'm
like,
messing around, bro.
you know,
Yeah,
I would love to see Ohio State lose every single game they play, but I also got to be honest. You know, what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Washington versus Ohio State, though.
See, now you're talking.
Now we're getting. Now
that's a
that's
game.
a game. Oh my God, dude! Let's get. You know what? I want this right here. I want us to face the Wolverines in the first round, and I want Ohio State and Washington. That's what I want. I want to see that.
I don't know. I don't think an 11-1 Washington gets in.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, 11-1. Ohio
that'd be
State gets
sick.
in.
Okay, you know what?
But that would be insane.
How about this?
Georgia and Michigan in the semifinals, and Ohio State and Washington in the semifinals. You're talking probably some of the best set of games right there.
Yeah, including the final. The final would not
Because
be
last year's playoff games outside of the national title game were immaculate.
Yep.
So, man.
Okay, well, let's be realistic then, because Ohio State isn't going to make it. Because I had the Wolverines winning too. I think Washington, Georgia, Michigan, and you put in what's it called? You put in Texas.
Now
that's the two best teams are.
Right, who would you have playing?
Oh, what's up, Demetrius?
Demetrius, long time no see, my brother. We want FSU. They've been talking too much shit. They have. That's true.
That's facts.
Michigan beat Ohio State on the 25th.
We're going to beat Ohio State on the 25th. It's at home, and we're favored by 7 right now. We're going to – listen, man. The whole scandal shit has lit a fire under the team, and obviously the rest of the way, we're not going to even be, like, scouting people because we don't want to get in more trouble, right? So, you know, and we'll beat Ohio State. And then once we beat Ohio State, a bunch of Ohio State fans are going to cry and be like, but they had our signs. No, you had 6 damn weeks to change your damn signs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? If we beat Ohio State this year, I can't wait for the excuse. You know
they
what I
gonna say
mean?
y'all some cheaters.
They're gonna
Yeah.
say they're gonna say we cheated, even though we
Yep.
can't cheat because we're under investigation right now.
That's
right?
right.
And
Yeah.
then
Oh, we got Demetrius saying y'all beating OSU.
oh
Okay.
no, Demetrius.
All right.
We
All right,
gonna beat
Demetrius.
Ohio State, man.
All right.
I'll say,
Michigan
man,
has the best defense in college football right now, and one of the better offenses. Not the best offense, because that goes to
Michigan,
Southern Cal.
Michigan
Don't
stole
believe you can
signals
beat
from
Ohio
Texas Rangers.
Yeah, Michigan was pulling for the Texas Rangers.
oh my goodness. Yeah, Texas
Oh,
Rangers
man.
finally did something.
That's crazy.
For real. Wow. But all right, so
Hey, I wouldn't take that if I was you. No, I'm kidding.
all right, who do you think all right.
Demetrius saying Demetrius standing his ground, man. Oh, y'all motherfucker playing
Hey,
scrubs.
man.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
all right. Then name me a top tier team Georgia
Chip.
played.
Chip.
yes, sir.
Chip.
Yes, sir.
Michigan ain't playing nobody. That's what he's saying. Who you
Uh,
played?
play,
That's what he-
man.
You play the games in front of you, all right? Listen, you're Demetrius, you're a Georgia fan. You guys haven't played damn near anybody, but I'm not going around saying Georgia ain't played nobody. We know Georgia's good. If you can't watch Michigan and think they're good and can't see that they're good, then that's not my fault.
Demetrius, this link, you can talk your shit right here,
Yeah.
right now.
Hold up, real quick though. Who do
I'll
you-
mute myself and
right now?
I'll mute Vice.
Hold up.
Right now, who do you think is making the playoffs?
Oh, wow. That is
Kentucky?
a statement. That is a statement.
Jesus
right
said
He's not
Kentucky
wrong.
would beat
He's
Michigan.
not wrong.
Well,
Kentucky would beat anyone in the Big Ten not named Ohio State, Michigan, or Penn State.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. You know what?
He's
Big
not
Jen,
wrong. He's not wrong. I'll give him
I'm
that.
gonna disagree with that statement
Who do
because
you, who do you think
I
else beats
think-
Kentucky?
I think that
Who? I think
Kentucky beat
I can take that.
Kentucky
Yeah.
beats everybody in the Big Ten except
As long as
for
they
Penn
win.
State, Wisconsin, Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
True.
Anyone not named Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, yeah, Kentucky beats everyone in the Big Ten. They'd beat Purdue, they'd beat Iowa, they'd beat Wisconsin, Minnesota, Rutgers, all that.
Yep.
Rutgers is fucking bowl eligible. It's insane.
Yep.
Congrats to Rutgers.
Congrats,
who-
Rutgers.
Who do
All
y'all
right,
think
all
is
right.
making
Me
the
and Vice
playoffs?
are meeting up, and we're gonna listen. Me and Vice are meeting up. And we're gonna
Oh,
listen. It's
boy.
between Demetrius and Mr.
What's up, man?
What's up? All right, I'll let you talk first. Why do you think Ohio State will beat Michigan in the Big House?
Oh, they got a point to prove, bro. It's over for y'all motherfuckers. I promise you. Marvin Harrison gonna have like 150 yards receiving, bro.
Marvin Harrison's a great player. I'll give him that, but I don't know,
He-
man.
he
To
bought-
me,
he bought-
Michigan's top and bottom just better. They got
He about to walk the dog on you motherfuckers. It's over with. Kyle McCord been playing like ass, but I think he gonna get it together.
I don't think so, man. I don't think
And
so.
if they find a running game, y'all motherfuckers is through.
I don't think so, man. Michigan's offense is pretty balanced right now, right? So if we can't run the ball and they're great defense, we can pass it. You know, we can switch it up on them if we need to. We got a really good defense, and they have a pretty soft
Only
offense.
thing
So
Michigan got is 2 fucking running backs. That's it.
we got a good wide receiver.
Who? That motherfucker
Yeah,
on the
I
middle part.
forgot-
Who?
I
'Cause I've never heard
I
of him.
forgot his name. I'm not gonna hold you. Hold up. What's his name? What's his name? Let me find him. Roman Wilson. He's been putting numbers this year.
Milk carton man, because I've never heard of him.
Man, Milk Carton's fucking. Who's the fucking Tennessee quarterback?
Milk, you
Keep
talking about Joe
forgetting
Milk.
his name.
Listen, man. Yeah, y'all, it's over. I don't even think. I think y'all have a tough time with Penn State.
Nah, I disagree. Penn State just doesn't look as good as they used to earlier in this year.
Do they Penn State goes to Michigan, or y'all got to go to them?
We got to go to Penn State. We don't know if it's a night game yet or not.
Yeah, they
but-
getting up for that motherfucker. They gonna have a white
Nah,
out. It's
nah.
over with.
Penn, we
boy.
they
Y'all
beat an
motherfuckers finna lose by
they
a
beat
field
a
goal to Penn
horrible
State.
Indiana team by like 7 points that we beat by like 40 plus.
That don't mean nothing.
That means a
don't mean
lot.
that.
That means
That don't mean
so
nothing.
much.
That don't mean nothing. They'll get up for this game.
Yeah, right now, this year, fucking Roman Wilson's putting up big numbers. Right now he has 446 receiving yards so far.
That's average. That's it's
16.5 yards average, 10 touchdowns.
That's average. 400 yards. That's it. You got
Let's
10
see.
touchdowns.
Let's see.
Only 400 yards.
How many passing
That's
yards
average.
JJ McCarthy got?
Every leading receiver on damn near every college team right now got fucking 400 yards receiving. That's average numbers. That's not nothing spectacular.
I don't know, man. We got a pretty balanced offense, if you ask me. And Ohio State's offense is such milk water, baby lotion
Hey,
soft.
you know
that
what?
I don't see him getting past that Michigan defense, man.
Purdue beat y'all this weekend.
Purdue?
Purdue.
Nah, get out. You are
Don't say
wilding with that one.
Don't
You
say
are
Purdue.
Purdue is coming to the
Purdue
big
beat
house.
Ohio State.
Purdue's coming to the big house, and they ain't
Remember-
shit. They're 2-6.
Remember that. Oh, so I think they was 2-6 and they beat Ohio State.
This
Remember that?
man said for D.
What
Purdue.
year was that?
Wow,
2017.
man.
Let me
All right,
see.
to beat
Hold
you.
up,
So
let-
you
let me
high,
see.
man?
What was Purdue's record? Purdue, bro.
Hey,
Purdue.
hey, Beam, you're gonna be looking real silly if they end up beating y'all.
That would be wild. But saying Purdue's gonna beat Ohio State is crazy, bro.
Listen.
All right,
Purdue might sneak one on you.
Yes,
they-
sir.
They is not doing shit to Michigan.
Purdue.
Purdue was 4-3 when they beat Ohio State.
Bruh.
They're 2-6 when they're facing us at
They-
home. By the way, we're at home. Ohio
Purdue
State
ain't
lost to
got
them on the
nothing to
road.
lose.
Facts.
Purdue
Man,
ain't gonna, Purdue's gonna be lucky to put up more than 14 points, if
Dude,
10,
he'll do that.
if 10 points.
Nah, it'd be funny if they beat y'all last 14-10. You said 14.
Look, Purdue is gonna struggle to even put up a touchdown, right? We have only gave up 5
I don't
points
see
per
Michigan
game
losing
all
Purdue.
year, right?
Oh,
The
man.
most points
Can't
we
see it.
allowed was to Minnesota, which was 10 points, and we have been putting up on average at
Hey,
least 30
hey,
points per
Hey,
game.
Beam, let me tell you why what Demetrius just said isn't as crazy as we just thought. How many people laughed? How many people were in their chairs dying of laughter when people even thought of the idea that TCU could beat Michigan? Exactly.
That's fair, but TCU was an undefeated team.
No, they
TCU
weren't. They had a
wait, they
one
had
loss.
one
They
loss.
had a
They
loss.
lost.
They lost.
Y'all didn't have them.
TCU was a 12. TCU was a 12-1 team. This is Purdue, a 2-6 team that's not even going to be bowl eligible.
Hey,
Hey.
TCU, they said they use dummy signs for y'all.
I did hear about that. But man, listen, man, saying Purdue is crazy. I mean, Ohio State, of course, got a chance. I ain't gonna sit here and lie now, right? But look, man, it's at the big house. Michigan got the
Ain't
best
nobody
defense
got
in the
no
country.
chance.
We got a balanced
Hey,
offense.
hold
Ohio
on.
State
I
gonna
forgot.
do
Hey,
shit.
man, we got another Michigan fan over here. Mahomes, but he a Michigan fan too.
There is some flaws.
Who's our Michigan fan?
My boy over here next to me.
Hey, he know ain't nobody got no chance. He just talking, blowing smoke.
Bro, correct your boy, bro. Correct your boy.
Watch
If
your ball.
Ohio State don't do it, it's over with.
Listen, man. Listen. If he telling us who have we played, I want to know who's Georgia played. They got that win against Kentucky.
Brother,
sure.
we're about to play. We're about to show you who we play.
Listen, I'm talking right now. We're talking right now, brother.
Oh, we ain't play Jack, bro. We ain't play Jack.
Exactly.
Nobody.
You
Yeah,
guys
nobody.
beat Auburn by 7. We have at least destroyed every team we played.
Listen,
How many?
man.
Hold on. You said we beat Auburn by 7.
I'll give
How
you
many
that.
rivalry
You
games
beat
have y'all
Auburn
played
by
yet so far?
7. You beat
How
Auburn.
many? Hold on. First of all, you talking shit about Auburn, right? How many teams right now with Auburn were waxing y'all conference in the head-to-head matchup?
All right.
How many
so,
teams?
we got Auburn. Let's pull up the Big Ten. All right. Auburn
Because Auburn
would
would
beat
stop a
Auburn.
moho in the whole
Auburn.
Big
All
Ten
right.
West.
Auburn would beat Purdue, Northwestern, Nebraska.
Are you sure
and
about
maybe
that?
Purdue,
Bro, he is not
Northwestern,
serious.
Nebraska, Illinois, and Indiana and Michigan State. They lose to the rest of the conference.
No,
What?
fuck no, they're not. You lose.
Yes.
What?
Maryland would beat them. I would take Rutgers to beat them. Penn State, Ohio
Okay.
State,
Now you're
Michigan.
going too far, pal.
Okay, hold on, wait. Maybe
No.
Iowa, because Iowa's offense ain't worth shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I-
bro.
I-
Maybe
think
Iowa.
that's
Maybe Iowa.
The only teams that's gonna ever beat Auburn will be Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan. The rest of
No,
y'all,
Nah, that's crazy.
Here's
That's
why-
crazy.
Here,
That's
no, no, no,
crazy.
no, no, no,
That's
no, no,
crazy.
no, no. Hold on, hold on,
y'all
hold on.
conference is weak as fuck.
Nebraska.
Why
No, but
y'all
here's
think
why-
y'all
Auburn
wouldn't
ain't
add it? Why y'all think y'all wouldn't add an SC?
Auburn ain't shit, which is
Here's
why
why-
it's funny.
I
Which
know,
is
but-
why it would be funny
But
if
hold
they
on,
beat
yo,
them in the
hold
Iron
on,
Bowl.
yo.
this
Here's
year.
why I have to disagree with that statement. Is because when Auburn played Auburn played Cal, what happened?
14-10.
Yeah,
won.
so
They won though.
they won, but
You can look bad in a win. Washington looked horrible against Arizona State, didn't they?
Shit, they look bad versus Stanford.
oh, you're just helping his point. What do you?
Oh my God.
Oh my lord.
All I'm saying is Auburn, they would lose to a lot of teams in the Big Ten. They'd beat a lot of teams in the Big Ten, but they ain't
Fuck
beating
no.
everyone not
Really?
named
Hey,
Michigan.
Bean.
Ohio State,
If
Penn
they
State.
had, listen,
Really, man?
if Auburn had a fucking 10-game schedule versus the Big Ten, Auburn goes at least, I say the least they will go is 8-4.
Hey, let's
Yeah, you're
hold on, gentlemen.
I'm not
let's hold off the
8-4,
bet.
8-2. I'm scared 8-2.
Let's hold off the bet and let's have a moment of silence for Bob Knight.
Hey, what's Auburn record in the SEC?
Who the fuck is Bob Knight?
Oh,
Not the disrespect.
No.
Jesus.
Y'all, that's real. Who the fuck is Bob Knight?
He's an American basketball coach.
Oh,
He
no.
coached he coached
Bob
multiple he coached multiple college teams, and it seems like he just passed away today. Rest in peace, Bob Knight.
R&P that motherfucker, but we don't know you, though.
I pay attention to college basketball, man.
I don't watch that
Oh
shit.
my god.
College basketball's a
I
good
don't watch
sport.
I
basketball
was gonna
until,
say
like,
after the
Final
moment of
Four,
silence.
and I don't watch NBA until the fucking playoffs because the rest
That's
of that shit,
understandable. But
Nah,
bro,
bro.
after the moment of silence, I was gonna say something outlandish, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Alabama would beat Michigan. in
You're
Tuscaloosa.
crazy. You're
In
crazy.
Tuscaloosa.
Hey,
You're
In
crazy.
Tuscaloosa.
You're crazy.
Oh,
You're
no,
crazy.
no,
Don't gas Bill up now. Don't gas Bill up now.
Hold on, wait.
We
Why
know
you think that?
Michigan would skull drag Alabama.
Why you think that?
No,
Because
no.
Alabama's offense
I
ain't shit.
I want you to hear
Okay.
me
I
out.
guess
I
it's
want you to
old
listen.
age.
No. Hold on. Let's actually discuss this question real quick because I've been
Hey,
seeing this
our record
conversation taking
2-2,
place.
man. Hey, Michigan to beat Bama. I'm just letting you know.
Not because do you
They-
think that
hey.
Michigan would beat Bama? Dead ass.
I'm
Yes.
being serious. Michigan is probably the
Home,
only team
neutral,
that can
or
compete.
away, Michigan would beat Bama.
Only
Okay.
Michigan and Ohio probably the only two teams in the Big Ten that can compete with the SEC.
Alabama and Ohio State are the same team. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
Michigan can beat them. So
Michigan's got a better offense than Ohio State and
So-
Alabama.
yeah,
Ohio
but I'm
State
saying
and Alabama
Michigan
are
and
carbon
Ohio probably
copies.
the only two
So,
teams that can go to
so
the
Michigan would
SEC.
beat Bama. Ohio State would compete with Bama, and Bama
Yeah.
would lose to Michigan.
Nah.
And that's and since
Oh,
Ohio,
I
and
don't
since
know if
Ohio,
I agree
and
with
since
Well,
Ohio State's a
well,
carbon
well,
copy of
well,
Alabama,
well,
that's why Michigan will beat
This
Bama
why
in
I
the big
drop
house.
mine
I mean,
at.
Ohio
This
State
why
in
I
the big
drop
house.
mine at. This why I
No,
drop
y'all gonna beat Bama because
Michigan
of
would not
signs.
get
That's
past
it.
Alabama's defense. I'm going to tell you that
Oh
right now.
god. Hey,
Y'all
Bill,
not
Bill, we
getting
gotta wait, bro. You gotta wait for a second, Bill. You just enjoy the show, man. Depends on which Bama team shows up. Bro.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
If-
that's
if-
Oh,
if-
that's
if
so
Bama
true,
defense show
though.
up, it's over with.
Oh
Y'all
my
motherfuckers not
God.
scoring, bro. Y'all not
You're talking
scoring like
about
you think
all
you
right. Are
scoring.
you talking about the Bama team we've seen all season, especially against like South Florida, or the Bama team that showed up against nobodies named Mississippi State and Middle Tennessee?
Oh, dang.
Oh my god, bro. Here's the
Their
thing
defense is
here's
better
what's-
than any defense
Guys.
that Michigan will ever play.
Here's
That
what
is
nobody's.
insane.
Here's
I
what
mean, they are.
nobody's.
No, Bama defense 56.
Here's what nobody's taking into consideration either, guys. If the college football landscape is so equalized, more equalized than it ever has been, then how can we be so sure on this team is going to be this team?
No,
who are
that's
completely
fair.
Different conferences.
No, that's fair. But as fans of specific teams, we're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna say, and you know, even when we know our team, I guarantee you, Iowa State fans, they know their team is shit, but they're gonna say they're gonna go 12-0 every year,
Right,
right?
we're talking
That's
about
being
yeah.
unrealistic, though.
But
That's being unrealistic.
realistically,
You can love your team and still be realistic.
Whoa.
realistically,
Bill.
right?
Mhm.
Realistically, you know, yeah, you play the games. Anybody can beat anybody, right?
Nah,
Upsets,
no,
upsets
Whoa,
are
whoa, whoa,
if-
whoa, whoa,
That
whoa.
ain't true.
if
That's
if
not
Oh
true.
my God.
well, we play the games for a reason, right? So like if
Anybody can't beat anybody. That ain't true.
well,
I don't believe
it's a saying for a reason, right? If only the favorites won every single game, then there's no point in playing the games. That's why you play the games, because upsets happen,
Yeah,
right?
but who beat the favorites normally?
Sometimes it's shit out of wild. I know. I'm a Michigan fan. We lost to App State in 2007.
Yeah,
App
hey,
State.
Like,
again, that's coaching. I say that's coaching. That ain't playing.
Yeah.
That go to coaching. That's an improper coaching.
I mean, that's
But
fair,
no-
but
under
coaching's
normal
coaching's a
conditions-
big part
under
of the
normal
game, though, is it not?
That doesn't happen.
We'll see. Oh, we'll see.
All I'm saying, you should play the games for a reason. So if you want to be realistic, yeah, anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
Because
so you
listen,
said
we-
that. So I got a question. How
what's
many
up?
chip? So like we was talking about this the other day. How many championships do Bama got?
18.
Okay, did Bama win all them games by actual finals matchups, or was it
See ya,
computer
Bill.
generated?
They coming in on fire.
By actual finals match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Like for the national championships, did they win 18 national championships?
2013 was it?
Technically, no, since there used to not be a national championship game.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is they didn't match up back in the day. Same thing with Michigan. Michigan got, I think, 11 on record, but in total, I think it's supposed to be 16 because they didn't match up back in the day. But the thing is, they didn't match up because they already knew. If
We
you
got-
a powerhouse.
I think we got
Michigan is a powerhouse.
11 natties. Let me see.
Michigan is a powerhouse, and so is Alabama.
Well, hey, all of this doesn't matter when we say that Georgia's going to beat the shit out of Michigan again. Like, it's just fact.
Nah, I don't know about
Nah, hold on. I'll slow your
Hey,
roll.
this-
Michigan,
hey,
Michigan.
this ain't the
Listen,
same
I
Georgia
think
team.
Georgia would beat
Listen,
Michigan, but it wouldn't
hold
be
on.
like 2 years ago.
Georgia and Michigan record right now is 2-1. Right now, as
Let
we
me
speak.
see. Let me
And this
see.
not the
Who's
same-
got
Michigan's got
two?
11 natties.
This is not the same Georgia team that played Michigan before.
No, it's not.
That Georgia team, I agree, that Georgia team was way better.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
fact. That
ain't the same team.
Georgia team when they lost to Bama in the SEC championship feels
That
like
was a hell
such
of
an
a Georgia
anomaly.
team. I gave that to them. I said that could have went either way, to be honest. Because Bama was a good team and Georgia was a good team that year.
Now, here's the thing, right? Obviously, as a
It's not
fan,
that same
I,
Georgia
obvious,
team, though.
obviously, as a fan of Michigan, I think my team's going to be our most hated rival, right? But I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, we'll for sure beat Ohio State, right? Because Ohio State, of course, got a chance. I mean, they beat us 8 times in a fucking row, right? I just look at Ohio State and what they've done this year, and I look at Michigan and what they've done this year. Ohio State does have the better resume, but overall, Michigan looks like the better team.
Nah, Beam. This is
With
the
that-
year
with that
this is the
being
year to
said-
be confident. This is the year to be confident.
I mean, that's valid, but at the same time, if we want to have a serious discussion about it, I'm gonna have a serious discussion.
Let
about
me
it, you know
ask
what
this
I'm saying?
question then. Who run the Big Ten?
Right now, Michigan.
Michigan,
Yeah.
not right now. Michigan been running the Big Ten. So even if Ohio State beat us 8 times and somebody asks me, hey, who winning out of Michigan, Ohio State? I'm gonna say Michigan.
Regular season champ.
I mean, that's
I'm a
that's valid.
fan or not, because history shows Michigan run the Big Ten.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
That's a
valid.
fact.
No, that's valid. I think we
Bro,
got
I
like the
think
most
Ohio State
conference
can
champs
beat
out of every
The
team.
little
I
brother
think.
Ohio State.
I
That's
think
what
they
it is.
can beat us, but again, I'm gonna go with my team every time because of facts.
No,
Okay.
Same thing
that's
like with
fact.
the
That's
SEC.
fact.
If somebody asks
Listen,
me who
when-
you pick, Georgia
when-
or Alabama,
Listen,
I'm picking
back in
Alabama.
back in back a few years ago, like 2019, 2017, like when Michigan was already had multiple losses, wasn't really worth shit for the season, right? I'm
right?
saying,
Well,
Michigan's beating Ohio State. Michigan's beating this team. Michigan's beating that team. Sure, yeah, we lost some of those games, but I'm a fan at the end of the day, right? Now, if I
Right.
want to have a serious discussion about college football, then I'll dial it back and be like, okay, this, and this. But if I'm in my talking shit thing, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna win. You know what I mean?
Well,
Okay, that's just like
It ain't-
Bama
it
and
ain't
Georgia,
like-
right? If anybody asks me who winning, Bama or Georgia, right? I'm picking Bama every time. Now,
Yeah.
has Georgia upset them? Yes.
imagine that's still fake.
I
But
mean-
who run the SEC?
I mean,
Oh my God.
that's a valid way
If
to
they
look
play
at it,
3
but I
times
also
in a
think
row, if they play 3 times in a row, Georgia might get one. I'm just using an example. That's why I said we actually watching history in the making because
it's a different
Bama don't
turning
lose,
period.
bro. It shocked me like a
Bama
motherfucker
don't
that
lose.
Georgia got 2 back-to-back because Bama does not lose.
We'll see.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's a
we're-
fair point to make.
We're
I
in the
guess.
middle of a transition period. That's for sure.
Yeah, if
Yep.
Georgia win this year, I like I told people they better get this one because it's
All
gonna
right,
be a
look.
drought after a while.
It's
Oh my
funny.
God.
This,
Here we go.
all right,
Wow.
look. All right, hold up. This is funny to me because I had this funny thought. So y'all know Georgia has a good chance at three-peating this year, right?
Yeah,
And the
Yes,
last
sir.
team to three-peat was Minnesota.
Yeah,
It would have been the funniest thing if Minnesota made the playoffs and made the national title against Georgia to be the
Ball
last
team,
thing in
Minnesota,
Georgia's
are
way
you
to
serious?
stop them from three-peating. No. I'm not saying that would happen. I'm saying that would have been the funniest thing ever.
and
Yeah,
like
well,
I tell people, in Georgia, this is one of the weaker out of the last couple of years. This is one of the weaker teams that Georgia has had. So I tell them if they don't three-peat
Weaker.
this year, I don't think they're gonna do it ever again. This is their opportunity to do it.
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like Georgia
Even
a couple
two-peat, like
natties.
they had 2 strong 2 back-to-back runs, but that's rare.
All right, so here's my question. Here's my question then. All right, so I feel like a lot of people expect Bama to get back up into prominence the
yep.
next couple years.
That's what be true.
What do y'all
They-
think?
No, it's
Hey.
not, bro. No, why is
don't
everybody
expect
saying
them
that, bro?
to.
They're not
They
doing
always
anything.
gonna say. They will always say that.
No, I think
I
a
know
lot
they
of
are.
people.
They're-
I
like I
personally
said,
don't. I
they're
think a lot of
powerhouse.
people think that though, just because it's Bama, right?
Octavian
Yeah.
is right on that statement. Octavian is correct on that statement where they're not gonna do anything. They're going.
No,
back
I
to the
don't.
old
I
days.
don't think so neither. I don't think
Yeah,
so neither.
everybody
But
knows.
a lot of people are like, it is Bama, so they'll get back, right? Let's face the facts. A lot of people think that, right? And this is kind of off topic a bit, but do y'all think Clemson gets back?
No,
Hell
no,
no.
no. They all
No.
A team like Bama, like I said, is what their standard is. Their standard is winning, man. They proved it throughout.
No,
the
that's
years.
facts.
So for you to
That's
say
facts.
for them to get back, they really have never left. It's just Georgia got better. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
Both of them
guess.
are great teams. It's just Georgia got better because the year Georgia, they first championship, right? It could have went either way.
I mean,
It could have went either way that first championship.
That's a fair
Last year
point
they
to
played
make. I don't know.
TCU. Last year they played TCU. Imagine if it was Bama again. I don't see Georgia winning 2 on Bama.
I was low key pulling for TCU in that game just because I would
Georgia
love the
beating
Cinderella
Bama 2
story.
back-to-back. I don't see it.
No, TCU didn't stand a chance.
I don't
No,
see it.
TCU didn't stand a chance, but I was low key pulling for him just because the Cinderella story would have been crazy.
But again, like I said,
They're like 4-4 this season too.
I wish it was Michigan. I wish
TCU.
that game was Michigan because we would have stuck the mud hole on you motherfuckers.
nah.
Hey, listen, I'm a Michigan fan, but nah, we wouldn't beat Georgia last year. Georgia was the clear number one, like through and
Yeah,
through.
on that night, Georgia
Last year, if you had anyone other than Georgia being number one, you was just absolutely like on drugs.
Yeah. But this year,
Also, Bill
I
saying
don't think
Michigan
that's
didn't start winning until they got caught stealing signs is absolutely fucking wild. Acting like again, bro.
that is one.
Again, listen, bro. Listen.
You know what I told my buddy?
Hmm.
I said, look, I'm a Michigan fan whether they cheated or not. Now, I'm not in the locker rooms or on the field with none of the teams, right?
Yeah.
But can we honestly say none of the teams never cheated? I
No,
can't.
that's
How
fair.
do I know Georgia didn't cheat or Alabama or Florida? I don't.
See, I'm not
They
gonna
might
go
have
around
just
saying
didn't
other
get
people
caught.
cheated. I'm not gonna go around and say other people cheated because a lot of people. There's the saying, it's not cheating if you don't get caught for a reason, right?
Exactly.
All I'm
That's what
saying,
like,
all I'm saying is if we cheated, okay, we did.
Bill,
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Bill,
recruit- so
you're
I
only
told
saying.
him,
Oh my god. Bill, you're only saying that because he's talking good about Bama. If anybody says anything bad about Bama, it's all of a sudden a clown show.
Hey, that's just like
Listen,
when
Bill Valentine again is still not used to having shit quarterbacks behind center. All right.
He never
Oh
will
my
be.
God.
like I said, football been going on for a minute. There's no way to say who cheated, who didn't cheat when it comes to recruiting and all. So again, whether
No,
they
that's
cheat or
valid.
not, I'm still a Michigan fan.
No, of course. I don't give a fuck if any of my teams cheat. I mean, yeah, it sucks. It'll change public perception or whatnot. But I'm still gonna always say it's legit. I don't give a fuck. If Michigan's wins if Michigan's wins get vacated, even if they win the national championship, I'm still saying we won the 2023 national championship. You know, or 2024, however you want to say it. Right? Because I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna always consider them legit.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. Hey, don't come to me talking about you want the motherfucking bullshit. You ain't even shit, motherfucker. You ain't even gotta make that.
Listen, man.
Hey,
If
but ass
if
Tennessee
Michigan wins the
make
national
Tennessee
champ,
wins.
listen. All right. What's your name again? Demetrius. If Michigan wins the national championship, I want a personal apology from you. In fact, if Michigan beats Ohio State, I want a personal apology
Hey,
I would still say
for
fuck
talking shit on
Michigan.
my team like that, acting like
would
Ohio
still
State's all
say
hot
fuck
shit.
Michigan
When we
at the end
know
of the day.
damn well they're not close to the number one team.
I'm
Hey,
I'm
guess
still
what
gonna
I'ma
say
still
fuck
tell
Michigan at the end
Listen,
of the day.
listen. There's
things I always tell him.
four teams in college football right now. Arguably 5 that I can say are confidently better than Ohio State, and that's Washington, Georgia, Michigan, and fucking Oregon.
Hey, 2 things I always tell him. 1, we always been the best in our conference. Georgia can't say that. 2, we got more national titles regardless of what conference we in. And 3, Michigan can beat Georgia.
Oh, get out of
Again,
here.
we
Get
two
out
and one.
of
We
here.
are
Oh, this is
two
the
and one.
Michigan
I don't
fan.
want to hear
This is
nothing
the
else
other
but
Michigan
that.
fan.
That's straight fact.
This is the, no, get out. No, this is the other Michigan fan. I'm not
That's
having this
straight
BS, man. No, you
Listen,
know that you will lose to Georgia. You know that you will lose
listen,
to Georgia. I don't want to
I
hear
I
any
don't
of
know
this.
what the
Michigan's
fuck
got
my
it. Hey,
homeboy
listen,
on, but he
Chip.
on.
Michigan does have a chance against
I'm
Georgia. You
telling
can't
you
see
right
a lie
now, Michigan will never beat Georgia ever again.
What are we also? If y'all don't know this, we 2-2 with Bama. So that go. You can go.
Bro, that doesn't matter.
We're
what I'm
3 and
getting
2
at is
against
this.
Bama.
Oh
We're
my
3 and
God.
2 against Bama.
So what
Oh,
I'm
no,
getting at
2 and
is
3.
this.
2 and 3. Bama's beating us 3 times, and we've beaten them
Okay,
twice.
so what I'm
Y'all
getting at
Michigan
is
fans
this.
got me messed up, man. Our
So
game
if somebody
isn't even
asks me,
confirmed
can
yet.
we beat them? Hell yeah.
No, y'all can't. Michigan will never beat Georgia, Alabama
Oh.
ever again.
Hey,
Yeah,
Thank
you're crazy.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
You're
you.
crazy.
everybody
You're crazy.
entitled to their opinion, but like I said, as far as national championships, we got more. For me,
Listen, man.
me
Listen.
personally,
All I'm gonna
Michigan
say
a
is
better
Michigan. Listen, all I'm gonna say
Michigan a
is
better team
Michigan's
for me personally.
Michigan's beating Ohio State. Michigan would beat Bama. I don't think Michigan beats Georgia, but they got a shot against Georgia. Michigan is hungry as all fuck this
Here we
year
go
for
again.
all the
Listen.
shit that's going against them right now.
Well,
And I
guess
think
what?
Michigan gets the
But
natty,
guess
bro.
what?
I
guess
think Michigan
y'all
gets the
motherfuckers
natty.
gonna start like the children in Africa. Y'all never gonna beat Georgia again or Alabama.
Jesus.
Hey,
Y'all were hungry
I
2
remember
years ago. Y'all were hungry last year.
y'all
Where
listen.
is the hunger?
Right now,
We're
like I told
hungry, all right?
Listen,
right
TCU was
now,
hungry
it's
too,
Georgia's
apparently.
time. So right now, Georgia just on this high horse, because they
Hey,
winning.
Hey,
I gotta
listen,
give it
man.
to 'em. They
Listen,
winning.
man.
They on
This
their high
Well,
horse.
we are I was, yeah.
When
Yeah.
the day comes
I
and
like
we
how-
get that ass,
listen,
I'm gonna
Bill,
remind
Bill,
them,
Bill.
don't worry about it.
Bill, you saying preach. You saying preach
Hey, they
because
on their
bro's
high
talking
horse
good
right now.
about Bama. Bro, Michigan and Georgia will beat Bama. Like,
Shut up. Oh my. Bro,
So when you say that,
what
though,
is
when you
this?
say, hey, when you say that, for real though, when you say Michigan and Georgia beat Bama, when you say that, are you talking about right now or are you talking about just in general?
right now. Right now.
Okay, I go with that. But I was gonna tell him, Bama own the SEC, so before Georgia even talk about Michigan, they need to take control of the SEC. And I'm not talking about just right now or 2 years ago.
And then be jamming again.
Oh,
You play the
please.
schedule
I
in
look
front.
at
The whole,
history, bro. I don't look at just right now.
History?
I look at history.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
good
if-
at history,
but
baby.
but
If I'm
history
looking
and
at
right now
history,
are
a
different
Georgia fan-
conversations.
A Georgia fan can't go to a Bama fan and be like this, that, and third because again, it's irrelevant. They've been on
Okay,
Well,
okay,
well,
then.
well-
But a Bama fan can go to a Michigan fan, but like we own college football.
Listen, here's
That's
my
fair.
thing.
They got more
History and right now are completely different conversations, right?
They got more
You know,
championships.
because history historically, if we want to get historically, fucking what? Yale has the most national championships. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, Yale and Bama.
No one gives a fuck if Yale
Yeah,
has
Yale
the
got like
most football
21.
national
Well,
championships.
all right.
Historically,
Yeah.
they do.
all of you
Football
be
was
quiet.
created at Yale, so of course them motherfuckers gonna have the most national championships. They're playing their fucking self.
Oh, I'll take a seat, enjoy the show, grab some popcorn. Bill,
Oh,
what are you
God.
saying, bro? Get your mind right,
Bill, bro.
Again, though,
Bill, bro.
the whole
There we
purpose
go,
of playing
Bill.
is to get what?
Y'all better quit talking shit. That's all I'm
For
telling you.
what?
You saying
Y'all ain't
quit
talking
talking?
out of your
Hey,
asses.
beat Arkansas by more than 3 points.
Chuck, go sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody won't listen to your bullshit. Y'all ain't done nothing.
Score more than 17 points against the South Florida team.
Hold on, B. Hold on, because I fuck with Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Sam Pittman came from Georgia. I've been rooting for the Razorback. Do Razorback right now.
It's
Still
nothing
demolish
against
those
Arkansas.
God,
They're
this
not
is
a good
really
team.
Don't do that
Look,
shit.
John.
Don't do that
Team.
shit. Arkansas would still go 5-5 in a 10-game series with the fucking Big Ten. Don't fucking
You're
do that.
tripping. You are
Damn sure
tripping.
would. Damn sure would.
Listen, man.
Damn
You are
sure
tripping.
would.
All right.
Preach
Okay.
on, man. Preach on.
Demetrius.
Stop fucking playing.
Justify their performance against a
You're a
South
clown,
Florida team.
dude.
Then
Come on,
I'm not
man.
the
You're a
one with
fucking
dementia,
clown.
Bill. All right.
Everyone's a
fucking
clown
clown.
unless they talk about Bama in a good way, isn't it?
Look,
Say
Chip,
what?
if I want to shout at you, I'll squeeze your head. So shut the hell up over there.
Hey, Bill, listen.
Bill, come
Demetrius talking all sort of shit on Michigan, but I ain't calling him a clown. It's just a different perspective. I'm just talking my
Bill,
shit back.
be
You calling
respectful,
people a
bro.
clown when people objectively see that Alabama isn't
Thank
Alabama
you.
this year.
Thank you.
All right.
Alabama, Alabama's still Alabama.
If you want respect, be a Arkansas team that's 0-5 in your conference by more than 3 points and put up
Bill.
more than 17 points against a South Florida team that only had 2 wins
Take your
in the
facts
past
and
2
stick 'em in
years
your ass.
before that game
Oh,
against
You're
a-
FCS teams.
if your
Where's
team
this other
went,
class?
if your team went,
Chip, shut the hell
your
up. Ain't nobody
team's-
talking to you. You sit back.
I'm
Bro,
Let's go.
Bama's best
no, he's gone
performance.
then, he's gone
Bama's
then.
best
He's gone then.
performances this year
He's
are
gone.
against a
He's
shitty
gone.
Mississippi
No,
State
he's
team in Middle
gone.
Tennessee.
No, my brother, he's gone.
Just
Yeah.
kick Bill out.
He's gone. I'm not. No, brother, I ain't being. This is the KB show. I am able to speak freely, and what I'm trying to say is your sorry ass team does not warrant, like, just because of what it used to be, doesn't excuse how sorry it's been. You
Bring
cannot
Bill back.
use
Bring
your
him back.
previous
Bring
history.
him back.
I'm
Let-
not
let-
bringing this clown back.
Come on, let Bill.
Let Bill back, man. Let Bill talk his shit, man.
Yeah, come
No,
on, man.
because no, man.
You gotta give him a
Bring him
chance.
back.
Listen,
Bring him back.
you're fired.
Li-
You're
li-
about to be fired,
listen,
bro.
listen, man. Here's the thing with Bill, right?
Oh.
He's just dementia ridden. He's crazy. All right. He
Like
he thinks he thinks Bama is a undefeatable force this year. He thinks Bama would beat Georgia this year. I'm sorry.
I always think that. That's every
Bama
Yeah,
at
they think that
Bama
every year.
at best.
Every year.
Bama at best is going 11-2 after they lose to Georgia in the SEC championship
brother,
game. That's facts.
If
That's
they,
facts.
if they went the next 10 years and won nothing, not even a bowl game, they would still talk about the 2012 to 2020 era, about how they were so unstoppable back then, and Bama's still Bama. Well, Bama wouldn't be Bama because for the past decade,
Well,
you wouldn't
okay,
be
well,
trash.
if that's the case, then Nebraska could talk about how they was a fucking powerhouse in the 90s.
Nebraska do talk about that, right?
They do.
But that don't mean shit
Oh, we
now,
can-
right?
Oh,
and right now,
we can
Bama
talk
fans
about
don't get to
Miami
talk shit
being a
right now.
powerhouse in the early 2000s.
Oh my God. Okay.
Exactly.
Bama doesn't get to chuck shit. My thing with Bama is I'm not saying they're the worst team in the fucking SEC.
No,
They're
not
just
the worst.
objectively not what Bama is. You know what I mean? When you think Alabama, you think great top tier football.
Yeah.
Alabama isn't that this year. That's just the truth.
I always tell people this: the SEC count for like 60% of the national championships won, and 60% of that really comes from Bama. So whether they
Yeah.
win or not, you still got to
Jamin,
put respect on their name.
when you have 18 natties, you can talk shit when it's an all-time
the only
discussion.
team-
But if we're
The
talking,
only team outside the SEC that you got to put respect on for me is Michigan. That's
Michigan.
it. That's it. Because we
No
the only
Ohio
one.
State?
Well,
No
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State, man.
Well,
Well,
Ohio State.
Southern
Hold on, time out.
Southern Cal and Notre Dame also have 11
Ohio-
national
hold on,
titles
wait.
like we do.
Ohio State is a rivalry, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Michigan fan, so
Okay.
again, Michigan always ran the Big Ten,
fuck with you.
so that's why I'm saying that.
No, that I mean, that's a fair perspective. I don't agree, but it's a
I
fair
look
perspective.
at your conference
Now-
first. You got to beat the people in
So,
your conference
here's the thing.
before you can get
Jam-
to a national level.
Jammin just said when you got 18 natties, you can talk shit. And that is true. You can talk shit when it comes to all-time discussions. But if we're talking about right now,
Don't call it yellow.
Bama's
fan,
not
man.
even in the discussion.
No,
Outside
what?
of Bama, I genuinely think no one outside of Bama fans think Bama's making the playoffs this year.
Guys,
Okay,
guys,
so
the
I
only
got-
reason why the past matters is when you talk about the history. When it comes to now, what happened 5 years ago doesn't mean jack. So I don't understand why we keep going back there when we're
That's
talking about
facts.
who's better right
We
now.
always gonna go back to history when it comes to Bama.
Okay,
We
so
always
let's-
gonna
okay.
go back to history.
So no,
Guys,
that's
common
this is why I'm
sense.
making a valid point. This my point. Don't say a team sorry because they don't make the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? You can say, well, Bama ain't doing nothing this year. But don't say, oh, Georgia better than this person or this person unless you say this year. If you say this year, I'll rock with it. If you don't put in this year, I can't support that.
I
Because
mean,
that's not fact.
Oh my god.
but
Everybody
anyway,
knows for the
to
last
the-
2 years, Georgia been the best team, whatever conference you in, right?
Yeah, last 2 years.
That's
Hopefully
just
this year
fact. But
too.
in Georgia, over history, Georgia's not the best. So again, that's why I be telling my buddy, like right now, y'all on y'all high horse. You get what I'm saying? Y'all won,
Yeah.
so we gotta salute. You get what I'm saying?
Go down.
But after this year,
Go
I
down.
believe it's me.
Go dogs.
It's me. After this year, I believe shit gonna change.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is Demetrius saying Michigan isn't being Ohio State in the big house.
Oh, he
It's
always
just cap.
go against
It's just cap. It's just cap. I'm sorry.
Hey, he go against
Michigan
'cause
is Michigan's beating Ohio State. They're going to make the national championship game. All right, and they'll meet Georgia there in the national title
Same
game.
thing last
y'all
year,
won't-
and what
No, y'all
happened?
won't. No, y'all
We're
know-
talking
no, y'all
about
not.
this year.
This why.
Yeah,
this
but
is why.
last year
This is why.
matters. Last year matters
Michigan.
because it's
No,
preschool.
hold on, Beam. Y'all might make the playoffs, but the first game y'all gonna lose is fucking Florida State. Y'all gonna let them
Exactly.
State.
Florida State.
sorry ass nose beat y'all ass, and then Georgia
Them
gonna have
cinnamon
to,
rolls.
Georgia
They
gonna have
cinnamon
to
rolls.
whoop that ass.
Cinnamon
again.
rolls. That's a new one.
Hey, the reason why he's saying we gonna lose to Ohio State, bro, is because really and truly,
Listen,
he don't
man.
want to see us. He don't want to see
Michigan-
us in the natty, bro. That's the truth.
Michigan would beat any team in the top 10 outside of Georgia.
He don't want to see us in the natty. So of course he hoping that we lose to Ohio State.
We whoop y'all ass.
I'm just being
We
real.
whoop your
Hey,
ass
like
in the
I
national
told him,
This is the one Georgia fan I've seen hate Michigan, and that's
like
just
I
because y'all
told
are
him,
bros.
don't
Hey,
let us
you
make
got
it
one.
to the
You
natty.
got one,
I
dude.
told him, hey, I already did told him, don't let us make it to the natty because this year is our year to beat Georgia.
Oh
Like
my
I said,
Get out,
the previous teams, I give it to
Is it?
them. We ain't have a shot in hell. They was much better than this team.
Y'all ain't got a shot in hell.
But this team, I
Oh.
think we can beat them.
bro, hold on, bro.
Keep up alive, buddy.
Because if y'all lose to Ohio State, then all of this talk goes to bed.
True,
I hope
and,
they don't
and,
lose
and,
Ohio
and this
State.
is what if talk, but I'm
We all
lose
said,
to
what
Penn
if-
State.
I'm gonna be for real. Right now, I think Michigan is going 13-0. Right, Ohio State's not making the playoffs, and then from
Yeah, that's
there
what I
we'll see
see.
what happens. I think
Hey, hold
think
on,
Georgia
hold on. I got a
three-peat.
question though. I got a question though. If Georgia's the only team that goes undefeated to make the playoffs, and everybody else got one loss, who the fuck's him?
That's a good question.
That
I
is
think
Well,
I think Florida State's out.
No, that
No,
question is
but hold
easy
on.
because
If
it'd be the
Florida
same.
State loses in the conference championship game, because they gonna play Louisville. If Louisville got one loss, but they're a conference winner, do they make it?
All right,
If
hold on.
Ohio
It's
State,
just guys. It's just
That
whoever.
sounds like chaos right there.
It's whoever the committee thinks is the better conference. It's simple as that.
No, of course, but I think we're more seeing like who do we think gets in that scenario.
Oh my god, I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on.
because that's a possibility that all
No,
these
no,
other
no, no,
conferences
no, no.
get a one loss.
Look at the screen right here, guys. All right, you see that G? You see that G? That G goes in, right? You see
Of
that
course.
M? You see that M? That goes in. That goes at number 2. All right, you see that F? You see that S? That's going to number 3. And you see that W? That's going to number 4. There we go.
That's valid.
Florida? Freaking
That's
Florida?
No,
Nah, Florida got that.
Florida State.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
We'll see. It'll play out.
This conversation was all
God.
sort of hectic. All I'm gonna say is Michigan's beating Ohio State in the big house.
Bro, Bill.
I do believe there is gonna be some chaos. No,
Bill, shut
that's
your
all.
bitch ass up, bro.
He's
I
mad at
like
Bill.
I like how we're just tired of Bill specifically.
No, because, bro, I'm trying to speak, and this man got on my own show.
Hey,
He
who
told me to
from
not
Michigan?
speak. What's up?
I said, who from Michigan?
Oh, Beam.
Yeah, I'm the one from Michigan, born and raised.
Yeah, I was just talking. I got to come Michigan fans, whoever Michigan fans.
But
What part?
what part of Michigan?
Yeah.
Well, I live in the Lower Peninsula, specifically near Kalamazoo.
Bro,
Listen.
what
Okay.
do you mean we're fired from what?
Bill's saying we're all fired, but
How we
Bill
all
needs to
fired,
worry
Bill?
more about tending to
Bro,
his
what
crops.
job did we apply for where I'm fired from? I don't understand.
Apparently, Bill forgot to take his medication. So
Oh my god.
I've been saying, bro.
I'm tired, bro. I should have just stuck to meme videos, bro. I don't know why I jumped to college football. Jesus. I didn't explore. I just thought y'all were. I thought y'all were like the soccer community. Oh, he left. I thought y'all were like the soccer community. I thought y'all were chill. Nah, apparently y'all some tough motherfuckers. Y'all don't rest. Y'all don't go easy. Y'all don't lay down. Y'all don't.
you know
Oh,
God's
alright.
fans don't rest. You know that.
Oh no.
They lost
Oh,
service.
no, sir.
But
Yeah, after watching KB for that many years, man.
I mean, hey man, you know, I talk my shit. I'm sorry we were all talking over y'all each other, but
Alright,
you know,
man.
I talk my shit,
KB
man.
ain't even live right now, Bill. But go ahead. Jesus Christ. I hate this guy. I love this guy, but I hate this guy at the same time. Jesus.
Look, I love Bill's passion, but he's a bit, you know, he's a bit insane.
He's an old man. Okay, he old.
he's
old.
Dale's.
Man.
He's Dale. He's the Alabama version of Dale.
Here, all right. Here's the difference between Octavian and Bill.
All right,
Wait, did Bill just join Bill?
No, it's
Oh
it's
Jesus.
Demetrius. It's Demetrius. Calm down.
Oh, Demetrius
Oh,
is
I'm
back.
about to say.
But here's the difference between Bill and Octavian. Octavian's passionate and Bill's passionate, but Octavian can get real when it's time to get real. Bill's just delusional.
No, they're both delusional.
If
I
we
was
beat
saying-
Bama the same fashion we beat Florida, Bill's not coming on here singing no song.
Okay, yeah, Octavian will go. I don't know
Hey,
about
I
Bill.
was at the UGA Florida game looking for Octavian ass.
Yeah,
He was at
didn't
work.
show up. He didn't show up.
He had to go to Woke.
It would have been funny as fuck to see Octavian on that screen. You know what I'm saying?
If the camera just been on Octavian's face, in the game.
Imagine Octavian shirtless with like body paint to like
Oh,
do the
God.
fucking spell out shit.
Oh my God, that's something he would do probably. He crazy enough to do that.
He is.
Man,
Man,
let's see.
Man, I love.
How is
Octavian,
Tennessee
man.
still ranked? Tennessee, did he drop out the rankings? Just drop him out.
Get him out of there.
Hold
Get
up.
him out of there. They're
Did
gone.
they say
They're
you-
banned. They're banned, bro. They're banned.
They're
Is
banned.
USC in there?
Yes,
How is
Southern
USC
Cal.
in-
Southern Cal is the team that makes no sense the most out of these damn rankings.
Yeah, they should be out.
I've been said that.
Hey, but you know what though? I think Southern Cal beats Washington.
It is at Southern Cal, but nah, Southern Cal's defense is too
Hold
dog
on, let's see
water.
what they were smoking in
Listen.
2017.
When we talking about a team that can score points, I believe Southern Cal gonna outscore Washington.
Upset predictions.
What we looking at, Chip?
Hold on, I'm trying to see what these guys are smoking and what their
Like
requirements are. No, what the requirements are.
Okay.
For what?
For
Who is playing this weekend?
I want to see how they decide this right here.
Let me see.
Well, I think obviously winning games and resume, but
Well,
outside of that, what else?
Just win games. That's
All right, you know what, everybody, we're going to BJM. I want to hear you since we got a lot of calls in here. I want to make use of this. I want to hear y'all's predict. I want to hear some early predictions.
All right.
What y'all got for Georgia, Missouri?
Ooh.
Georgia,
42-10 Georgia.
I agree. 35. I'm gonna say 38-18 Georgia.
All right.
I'm just, dang.
And I got Texas
Wait,
A&M
hold on.
beating
Is it a night game?
If it's
Let me check. The
No,
time.
it's
Is
a
it
3:30
3:30?
game.
It's a 3:30 game.
3:30.
It's 3:30 at Athens.
Bro, BJM supports Georgia. I'm actually a dumbass.
3:30.
Wow. I'm sorry, BJ. My bad, man. My bad.
Give me Georgia 42-17.
Thank you.
Woo!
I feel like it's gonna be in the 40s too.
Don't get me wrong, I like Missouri, but Missouri's just not beating Georgia in Nashville.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Oklahoma, or Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. I'm taking Oklahoma State.
Get it.
Yeah,
All right.
and the points.
Hey,
I'm taking
hey,
Oklahoma State and the points.
Hey, beat me,
Oklahoma
man, bro.
State.
Hey, beat me. It's not good. No.
Oklahoma
All
State.
right,
Oklahoma.
Kansas State, Texas.
Oh, shit.
Texas.
Texas.
Man, there's no way.
I
See ya,
give-
Bill. Have a good night.
give
I'll
me-
give it to Texas.
Give me KSU, man.
Oh,
Ooh,
my goodness.
look. I think Texas beats Kansas State. I think Oklahoma loses to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's been red
Hey,
hot.
I got Purdue 27, Michigan 10.
Whoa, hold
Woo,
up.
let's
Chip,
go!
Chip,
Let's
go,
Chip, Chip,
Let's
Chip,
go, Chip!
Chip, you're tripping.
Let's go, Chip!
Michigan's gonna hang 40+ on Purdue.
Call that shit, Chip. Call the upset right now, Chip. Call that shit.
Michigan 48, Purdue 7.
I know you trolling, Jay. You gotta be trolling.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be trolling,
Hey
man.
man, this is why I love Chip, man. We can talk college football seriously, and then we can talk shit back and forth.
We can
All
sound
right,
like Bill
all right,
Valentine.
USC, Washington.
Hey, this is a
Washington.
good game, but let me tell you why USC loses. The defense.
Yeah.
No, that's fact. What? Listen,
I think this is
it could be a
shootout,
close.
man.
It could be a close game because of USC's offense.
Brother,
But
my brother. I want you to listen to me very carefully, my brother. Do you know how many points Cal put up? 49 points on USC. That was Cal. What do you
No,
think
no.
Washington is going to do? Washington is going to drop an 80 piece on
I
USC.
feel
No.
listen.
No.
I feel you, but Southern
An
Cal
80
does have.
burger?
I feel you, but Southern Cal has a really good offense. Let's not take that away from them, right?
Brother,
And
that's
Washington's
not the
defense, while good, isn't the best thing in the world. You know, so
Okay.
so if I
I'll
have to
say
give
Washington.
if I have to give a score prediction, I would say, Washington 38, Southern Cal 31.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going for it. I don't care. Oh my god! Yo, it's Octavian.
Octavius.
What's going on, y'all?
Oh,
it's
it's
on
Gator Bay.
Valentine.
We was talking all sorts of shit up in this call, Octavian. Not about your Gators, just in general.
Yeah.
Octavian, why I ain't see you at the game?
Oh man, I was hurt.
You
was
was hurt.
hurt.
I was looking for you. I was looking for you at the game, Octavian. I was ready to bark at your ass.
Oh man.
Octavian, since you're a
Yes.
Florida fan, while nobody gives a fuck about this game, you're a Florida fan, so you naturally give a fuck, right? Who?
Yeah.
What's your score prediction? In Arkansas, Florida.
Florida versus Arkansas.
37.
37 to what?
Dang, what's going on with him?
What Octavian's connection bugging?
He got that fucking
Hey.
Florida Wi-Fi.
First
Hey,
it was
hey.
Alabama Wi-Fi, now it's Florida Wi-Fi.
Hey guys, I want all of us as a collective community in this call and in the chat. I want us all to peacefully, civilly discuss because Bill Valentine is not here, so we need to represent the Crimson Tide in a good way. Who do we got in this game that I'm showing on screen right here?
LSU,
versus Alabama.
LSU.
All right, I think Bama gets it.
No,
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm going
going to tell
Bama.
you. I'm going to tell you, Jaden Daniels going
I'm
for
getting
500
Bama
this
to
game.
win.
Listen,
Hey, you know what,
I
guys?
got Jaden Daniels going for 500 this game.
I got a lot of
Yeah.
respect for LSU, but it's at home for Bama,
I got
and
it.
LSU's
I got
defense
this.
I don't care what
has
you
more
say.
holes than Swiss cheese.
Hey, guys, hear me out.
You
Hear me out.
mad?
Here's
You know, you
my
want-
official score prediction is this. I'm gonna say it again
What?
on Friday. Hear me.
What?
LSU 42.
Whoa!
Alabama 28. I said it.
Whoa.
Bama
Okay.
has yet to
All
score
right.
40 points this year.
All right,
That is
Bama?
true, but sheesh.
Bama 38, LSU 35. That's my prediction.
Hey, but be jamming. Bama's defense ain't faced an offense like LSU.
That
I mean, they both. Well,
See that's why this game's so interesting. You have a shit
is
defense versus a
interesting,
shit
I got
offense, and a great defense
I
versus a
got
great
Alabama winning.
offense.
Alabama will win this game.
listen,
What's the score?
Jaden Daniels better be careful, man. He gonna get his ass off the frame,
really? You
man.
think
What's
they're
the
gonna win
score,
the game?
Octavian?
It'll be 31 to 27.
31-27.
That one's a bit surprising. I don't know. I think LSU will put up 30 points. It's a really good
I
offense,
don't
but
agree with that statement, bro. I think LSU's gonna get in the game.
We'll see.
okay.
Hey,
So,
Chip.
all right. So do you
Hey,
think LSU's
hey,
making the SEC
Chip, I
championship game?
just gotta say one thing to you, Georgia fans.
Oh,
What's
no.
up?
To hell with Georgia.
Oh my God!
What?
Man,
We just beat you.
We just
Hey,
To
beat
hell
you,
with
man.
Georgia.
All right, tell me, I just ordered me some new Gator boots so I can stump you, motherfucker.
All right.
Octavian, we're sorry we beat y'all ass, but we trying to tell you, dog.
It's okay.
Octavian, Florida would never beat Georgia for the next 10 years. Mark
We
my
gonna beat
words.
y'all next. We gonna beat y'all next year.
You
That's
said
word.
that
We
2
gonna beat y'all
years
next
ago.
I
Here
love
we
the
go.
confidence.
It's already
man.
starting.
We'll beat y'all
All right, we'll
next year.
see.
I love
We'll
the
see,
confidence,
man.
bro.
We'll see. I'll take it.
We'll beat y'all next year. Y'all gotta wait this
It's
year.
already starting.
Hey,
Florida.
Octavian, you
All right,
must gonna say that for the next 10
Let me
years.
pull up Florida's schedule for next year. I'm gonna pull up Florida's schedule, and I'll give you my
Bro, did
official
not just
Florida
say
Gators
that. No.
2024
Let's
prediction.
not talk about next year yet, bro. Let's not talk about
All right,
next
all
year.
right, fine.
Not
Bro,
yet. Not
I
yet, B.
want to
Not
talk
yet.
about the danger that the Michigan Wolverines are gonna be in this Saturday.
Bro, we're wiping the floor with Purdue, bro.
Hey,
Stop
if
playing.
you guys
Stop
lose,
playing, bro.
if y'all
Stop
lose,
playing.
if
You
y'all
is
lose,
trolling way too
if y'all
hard.
lose.
We're not losing to Purdue, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Hey,
I got Purdue in the upset.
Saying Michigan's gonna lose to Purdue would be like saying Georgia loses to Arkansas. We know it's not happening.
Bro, why you got the
Whoa.
vacuum on?
Whoa.
Notre Dame's beating Clemson
Octavia.
by at least 14.
Hey guys, how bad is this game gonna be?
listen.
It's gonna
Guess
be bad.
what?
Clemson's going, bro.
Hold on.
Clemson's gonna have their soul
The
crushed,
Gator man
bro.
is trying to speak. The Gator man is trying to speak.
Listen here. We're gonna beat the sleeves out of Arkansas, and then we're gonna beat the sleeves up to Missouri after y'all finish beating the sleeves off of them.
Okay.
Missouri,
Give me Missouri in
listen,
a 10-point win
So
over
now we
Florida.
got the confidence back.
we're gonna beat the sleeves off of them.
We gonna beat them,
I
but
respect
doubt
the
it.
confidence, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, do y'all go to Florida? Octavian, do they go to y'all or y'all gotta go to Columbia?
They come to us. Florida State comes to us. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them. That's the team. We're gonna beat. That's the team we want. That's the team.
I might agree with Octavian. I got Florida in the upset over Missouri.
Hey, I'm just gonna say some of the shit y'all been saying today flabbergasting the fuck out of me right now. I cannot believe how the shit.
We've had so many wild shit said today. It's not.
Hey,
even
you know
crazy,
what?
bro.
At this point, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Goddamn, Oregon State's gonna be Oregon this year. Like, bro, at this point, come on.
Let me tell you.
That's
let me tell you
actually
something else.
possible, though.
Let me tell you something else, and it's gonna be. Y'all might not believe it, but Florida's beating FSU this year.
Are they?
You're
Are
on
they?
crack. You're on
Are
crack.
they?
Yes.
Well, if Florida State doesn't go 13-0, it's a disappointment for them.
It will be.
Hey, they ain't got
have
Jameis Winston
they
though.
have
They ain't
the
got Jameis
easy.
Winston.
They have Florida State has the easiest path to the playoffs. That the only way they don't make the playoffs is if the Pac-12 champs undefeated, Big Ten champs undefeated. Well, actually, no, they make the playoffs because the Big 12 champ will have one loss no matter what, at least. So, yeah, Florida State don't make the playoffs, then that's just disappointing season all around for them.
Well, Florida State has to
they
win in
hope.
order to make it.
I don't know, man. I think Florida State makes it.
Hey.
I don't see them losing the game.
Florida's not losing. Florida's not beating
I
FSU.
think I don't know. I think the Gators might get Florida State.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. If Georgia and Florida State somehow make the national championship, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I'm gonna need y'all to call and check in on me, bro.
that is Octavian's
Octavian,
nightmare.
I hope during your meltdown you saying "Go Dogs" on the way to the floor.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a
Octavian,
I'm gonna have a
Octavian,
mental breakdown.
Octavian, who do you hate more, Georgia or Florida State?
I hate both of them, to be honest.
But who do you hate more? Like I hate Notre Dame.
Michigan. No, okay.
Chip, get out of here, bro. You're banned. You're banned from your own channel.
All right, guys, I'm going. I'm going.
But nah, fucking.
I hate Georgia. I hate Georgia the most right now because they're the champions. But if Georgia
enough.
wasn't the champions, it'll be Florida State.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, bro.
I
Whatever
I
you
had
say,
it.
bro.
I hate Florida State.
Hey, you know what, Octavian? I got something for you, bro.
Hey, Octavian. Octavian. my old lady is
Chip,
a
you
Florida-
play too much, bro.
Octavian.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My old lady is a Florida State fan. Her whole family, right? I pray to
Oh,
God. Y'all play them motherfuckers. I don't want to hear that old shit the whole fucking game. I want to
They're
hear.
playing in the swamp. They're playing in the
Them-
swamp this year.
I don't want to see nary fucking arm in the air chopping fucking whatever the fuck they be chopping. I don't want to see none of that shit. Beat the shit out them motherfuckers.
Man, ever since you tried Zach Green Valley Ranch, I feel like you've been
What is Chip playing?
I don't know. Go ahead, man.
Bro.
Chip, if you play Georgia, Glory, Old Georgia one time, I swear to God.
It's not. It's
All
not.
right, all right.
on the toss and deferred.
No.
Oh yeah.
I'm not watching this game. I'm not watching this
Yeah.
game.
You thought he was
man.
gonna bring your ass here, boy.
Man, I gotta say, it was a blast announcing this game with y'all.
Facts.
Yeah.
Gotta do that shit again
No,
when the Penn State
Octavian,
Michigan
I
game
can't.
come
I
up.
can't. Octavian, I can't play the fight song because you already served your time. I'm not gonna give you more time, though. It's fine.
It's okay.
Hey, listen.
The Gators will have that day. The Gators will have that day.
Oh, they will.
Hey,
Yeah, don't worry.
Check this out, y'all. So we at the UGA Florida game, right? And we tell you how disrespectful Georgia fans are. Florida trying to sing their alumni song, and all you hear is UGA, UGA, UGA.
I love it. I love it. I would.
Listen, anytime Florida tried to do any kind of fucking chant, we fucking took over, bro. That shit was awesome,
I
bro.
love
That
it,
shit
bro.
is
I love
Octavian,
it.
Octavian,
I would
who
do
does
the
Florida
same
play
shit to
this
Ohio State.
weekend?
They play Arkansas.
You said Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey,
Also,
I think you guys win that
That's what they
game.
play,
don't you?
also, Chip. I know we talked about me and you announcing the Penn State game today. The day it happens, which would be the 11th. I can't do that. I got work that day.
Better call out, player.
Yeah, hey, you better call out. You better call out.
Hey,
Bro,
PTO,
it's an
prepare the
8.5 hour
other
shift,
players.
bro. I'm
No,
gotta get
nah.
my money.
You gotta tell them that you gotta watch a game.
Listen, man, it's an 8.5 hour shift. It's one of only 3 days I'll work next week.
Octavian.
Yes.
Are you gonna be available? That you okay, bro?
The Florida State weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be on. Trust me, I'm gonna have that day off.
Hey, man,
That's an annual.
Octavian,
That's an annual holiday
Octavian,
for me.
I want you to co-host here with Chip on that Florida State Florida game, so that way y'all can watch that game, and you guys
And
give y'all reaction live.
And when we win, you're gonna see the biggest Gator fan, the biggest Gator celebration ever.
Octavian.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
I say
Octavian,
this,
hold on.
if y'all beat Florida State, they don't make the playoffs, bro, because y'all record is trash.
If Florida State
Yeah.
gets one loss, they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Period.
You know what, Octavian? Matter of fact, I'm gonna be cheering for Florida if you come on.
There we go.
That's all he wants.
That's a fair enough bet. I guess I'll root for y'all against Georgia Tech. You know, even though they
Yeah.
sorry they are what they are. What kind of school they is? They what? They don't even.
Engineering school.
Yeah, they're engineering school.
They're called the nerds for a reason.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta be
man.
a smart motherfucker to get in that bitch, boy.
All right. Closing thoughts. You know how we do this. All right, Demetrius, what's the biggest game you got to watch this weekend?
You know I'm gonna watch my dogs. I'll be with the military, but I'm gonna watch my dogs.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Ooh.
All
Oh, come on,
right,
Kevin.
all right, Gator boy. You keep on. Arkansas gonna lay 30.
Gator man.
Vice President, what big game you trying to watch this weekend?
I'm watching LSU versus Alabama. I'm gonna see. I know Alabama gonna beat LSU. We already know it.
That's true.
Nah.
All right,
We already
by
know it,
10.
man.
Mr. Bean, what you got?
Oklahoma State. I think that one's going to be massive.
All right. And what about you, Mr. Gator boy, Mr. Gator man?
I'm watching the Georgia Bulldogs. So hopefully I'll get to see them lose this weekend. Hopefully.
What?
Is Florida? No, Florida's not on a bye week.
Watch your motherfucking mouth when you talk about motherfucking Bulldogs.
I hope I see the Georgia Bulldogs. They caused me pain last week. I want to see some pain inflicted on them this week.
Hey, Octavian, God don't like ugly.
Chip.
Hey, I also want to see Alabama.
Chip,
Don't
it's
watch
not,
both
it-
of them.
Chip, it's not gonna happen. But what are you gonna do if Georgia loses?
He's gonna have a meltdown.
All right.
That's what he's gonna do.
Here's two
Hey.
things that are gonna.
He's gonna have a he's gonna have a meltdown. He's gonna look at the TV for 2 hours.
I want a face reveal if Georgia loses to Missouri.
Yes,
All right.
I just gotta see.
All right.
I just gotta
You
see
know
his face.
I'm good with that. I am gladly accepting that
Yeah,
challenge.
That's
But
a good.
here's
That's
the
a good
problem
challenge.
with that issue. I have my face reveal. It's on an older video with one of the meme videos I used to post back in the day. I still post
Oh
them, but they're
damn!
a
I didn't
lot
know
lower
that.
quality. So that's unfortunately not available in terms of the table.
Listen,
Will
if
Chip
Georgia
wear?
lose this weekend, I will be the biggest fucking Florida Gator fan you ever seen. Because I pray
Yes,
to
sir.
God, Florida beats them motherfuckers. I pray to God. Because if Florida beat them bitches, we still in it.
Man, Demetrius, I fuck with you. You crazy for saying Ohio State gonna beat Michigan, but I fuck with you, bro. You're funny.
Michigan Wolverines, the Michigan Wolverines. Man, I fucking love y'all, man.
I
fucking
got
I
love
appreciate
Purdue
you, Octavian. I appreciate you, bro.
Purdue in the upset beats Michigan.
Purdue.
Oh nah.
Purdue.
Purdue.
14
Hey,
to
Georgia.
7. Purdue in the big
Hey,
house.
hey,
I
Georgia
want-
man.
All right.
Hey,
We got
Georgia man. Georgia
What?
man. Hey man, y'all listen. Y'all better pray to God that Missouri don't show up Saturday. Y'all better
Oh,
pray.
what? What is
Listen.
Missouri gonna do?
It don't matter.
LB3. They
Man,
got LB3.
this is the most hectic show Chip has ever had.
Hey, it's what I wanted. I love this stuff, man.
Hey, we should have the Utah man on her next.
Oh man.
A Utah
Why?
man.
Beat y'all ass. Why you want Utah,
Pac-12
man? He
Discord.
beat
Let me
y'all
find a
ass.
Pac-12 Discord. Let me find a Pac-12
Let's get
Discord.
it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm literally the only person that be in Chip's chat that is not an SEC
Hey,
fan.
this channel's gonna get bigger. It's all good.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
I need y'all to go to your friends and come subscribe to this channel, bro. We need more people. We need more. We need an audience.
Sadly, none of my friends are into college football like I am.
Oh God.
Listen. When we beat Georgia next year, you're gonna see the biggest celebration on this YouTube channel.
I know you are.
What? Octavian. Y'all motherfuckers is going 0-12 next year. Shut up.
No, we're not. We're not going over until we're gonna celebrate our victory over the Georgia Bulldogs next year.
Octavian,
And
y'all are
you're
going
gonna see the
0-12.
big.
All right,
gonna see the biggest celebration.
Octavian. If you guys beat Georgia next year, right, that means y'all are gonna end up keeping Sunbelt Billy more than likely, and I don't think y'all want to keep Sunbelt Billy.
Yeah.
Some belt Billy.
We getting Dan Lanning.
Oh my God.
No, the hell no. Shut up, man.
Hell
Hey,
no.
man.
We getting
What the
Dan
fuck
Lanning.
is
We're
this guy
getting
talking about, man?
we getting Dan Lanning as our head coach. I sent him
Why
a
you
personal
want?
letter.
Listen, I'll tell
I
you.
sent him a
You
personal
spoken that Florida bullshit.
Hey,
if
hold
you
up.
think Dan
Real
Lanning
quick.
gonna leave Oregon.
Real quick, I just know something. Congratulations, Chip. You've hit 200 subscribers.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, congratulations, Chip. Look at you. Moving on up.
Keep going.
The Chip man has grown up.
Yes, sir.
Chip,
Chip,
man,
man,
you
what?
up, man.
The Chip man's gonna be crying Saturday. He's gonna be crying real tears.
No,
when, Georgia
we're
loses.
not. We are not. But Missouri is not beating Georgia. That is a fact.
That's right.
Chip.
Tell them again, Chip.
When Mizzou beat y'all, that's gonna be hilarious, and I'm gonna be pointing the
Georgia
finger just
42, Mizzou 17. That's all I gotta say.
I got
Oh my
Georgia
God.
42,
Bro,
Mizzou 10.
I thought you said Missouri 42. I was about to beat you.
If Missouri
Listen.
scores 42 points on Georgia, then that's a blip in the
Kirby's gonna have a heart
matrix.
attack.
It's gonna
He's
it's
have a
gonna
heart
be
attack.
30. It's gonna be it's
It would
gonna
be
be Missouri.
if Mizzou scored 42 points on Georgia, it would be the biggest shock in college football history outside of
You got that
Kansas in
right.
2007.
You got that right. What?
Listen,
Look what Alex Conway said.
What, Alex? What did he say? Florida man, sorry now. He talk crazy. Get back in the corner and get back on your knee.
No, no.
Oh
Georgia
my
man,
God.
hey Georgia man, pray to God, just pray to God. Just pray to God y'all lose to Missouri. I pray to God y'all do.
Oh, we're not
Oh,
losing to
wow.
Missouri, man.
Okay.
Oh
Okay, you
my
gonna be
God.
heartbroken.
What are these accusations, bro?
You know what? You know what, Octavian? I hope fucking Arkansas put 40 on you motherfuckers.
Oh no, that's
Hey,
not gonna
man.
happen. We've been Arkansas 30.
This is a
38%.
breeding of a rivalry between Demetrius and Octavian, and I love it.
Yeah.
Cause Florida man talking out his ass right now.
Oh my God, bro. I don't
Nah, the
know.
person talking out
The
there has
Florida
to be
Gators
Bill.
will be back. Trust me, the Florida Gators will be back, and we're gonna kick the Bulldogs'
Here's
ass.
what I
Don't worry about
under-
it.
Here's what
All
I
right.
don't understand, bro. Is where did this? Like, you were talking real, Octavio, and now a few days later, you saying we're gonna lose.
No,
to
no.
Missouri.
So here's how Octavian operates, right? When he has to get real, he'll get real because reality hits him. But outside of that, he's just crazy confident.
Yeah.
Like you know when he was in reality when he said Florida was gonna go 6-6 this year and only beat Arkansas. But right now he thinks Florida's gonna win the rest of their games
No, they not.
because he's passionate. They
Hey,
ain't
if
going
they
to,
beat
but he's passionate.
If they beat
I,
FSU,
I need
yeah.
to be the head coach of the Florida Gators. Maybe I should. Maybe I
Oh
can.
my God. Imagine that.
Oh shit!
Octavian,
Do y'all think
they would
Octavian would
lose.
be a
They
good
would
coach?
lose 24 games in
Hey,
a row.
I think Octavian would be a fine ass coach, man.
No,
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. Octavian would be a good coach, I think.
No,
He'd be a good coach.
Octavian, I'm sorry. You going 24-0.
I'm going.
24-0 means he wins 24 games.
I mean 0-24. I'm sorry. 0-24.
Bro had Florida winning the
24-0.
national title with Octavian.
Yeah, what I'll tell you.
Fuck no.
I can't wait
Hey,
to
you
NCAA.
guys never know.
Yeah, you never know.
NCAA 24
Hey,
come out. Listen, NCAA 24 come out. Hey, I'm riding the Gators all the way to the championship.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
do that
that's
shit
a
with my
bet.
Michigan
That's
Wolverines.
word. That's
And
word.
listen.
That's
All
word.
right. If I was the coach of the Michigan Wolverines, I would have done three-peated right now. All right, get Jim Harbaugh out there. No, let me stop playing.
I think Harbaugh gone after this season. He need to get the fuck on.
No, he's
Hey,
gone. He's
have
gone.
y'all seen this thing though? Have y'all seen this thing that about the cheating shit, right? That Michigan was getting blew the fuck out, and all of a sudden,
Oh God.
last
Here we go.
year, these motherfuckers been winning games.
Well,
Every single thing
I've already debunked this point because rivalries and games always have like periods of dominance, right? Florida had a 31 game win streak against Kentucky, and Kentucky snapped it and has won like 4 of the last 5 against Florida, right? Does that mean Kentucky cheated? No. It just means it's a shift. You know what I'm saying? So I think
it does when they come to Michigan.
I think the point of they were never beating Ohio State and all of a sudden they start beating Ohio State is a stupid point to make.
Okay, so because Tennessee beat Bama last year, Tennessee cheated.
I'm not saying Tennessee cheated. I'm saying that's precisely why saying
you gotta
Michigan started beating these teams is evidence of them cheating. That's that's bad evidence.
You gotta think about it. Tennessee's low down. They dirty. They some snitches.
They are some snitches. You right about that.
But hey,
That's
man. Hey man, Chip been trying to end the stream. We
No,
gotta let him.
hold on. I
right.
want everybody to hear me loud and clear before this stream ends.
Fuck Georgia.
I want y'all to no. Listen, guys. Listen, Alex Conway, everybody here. Georgia will be back to back national champions when the year ends.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Three-peat incoming.
You'd have been hearing this all
Watch
day.
watch the
Right
way.
here. Have a good night, y'all.
The fuck are you playing this shit for? Acting like Michigan ain't about to put 40 up on Purdue.
Purdue.
If you so wrong for this, bro.
Purdue. For who? Purdue. That's who.
Purdue wins 14-7 in the big house.
Oh my god.
Michigan
Go Jets.
45, Michigan 48, Purdue 7.
Hey, that shit kind of catchy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a good fight.
Purdue, man.